Okay, there we go. Yay. Alright. For not pseudo first time play, I have watched this on stream before, so I'm just giving myself a refresher. And also I didn't follow the plot of the first part very well, so maybe this will change. So, okay, let's just jump right into it. Do you wish to skip the prologue? Yeah, I mean, just... I mean, I don't think it's long. I mean, the prologue in Act 1, yeah, prologue in Act 1 is the... I remember, I already said what I said earlier, and yet I'm still conflicted. I don't know.
You said you don't remember some of the stories, so you should definitely start from the beginning.
Okay, start from the beginning. Alright, you are a friend program. Friend programs are created to be anyone's perfect friends. They are built to be nice, kind, funny, and helpful. Someone anyone could put their trust on. At least that's the idea. They're still testing it. Shoot, hold on. I just realized I need to put this on a preview, just in case it's not. Let me just boot up my second window so I can make sure everything goes right. And the boop. Alright. But I'm sure you'll be a wonderful friend program. I believe in you. It's me, friend program, from Friendship Test. Program armor controls. For keyboard, use the arrows to move around. Z or X. Okay. Mouse click. Okay. I'm not using. It doesn't hurt to remember how our armors work. It's okay. I'm using a controller. I never learned how to read it. A bunch of cables tangled together. They still seem to be connected to something. A screen monitor. It appears to be broken. More wires. More cables. This monitor seems to be okay, but it's still just a turned off monitor. Still more cables. It's difficult to see a reflection through a broken monitor. There is text written in the monitor. First test begins on the next room. Okay. You're used to looking at your reflection through broken mirror monitors. The monitor is turned off. However, someone seems to have written a message over it. How do you turn on the monitors again? As your first test, you're probably a little anxious. You should be. This is not an easy task. Anyway, just remember what we're testing here and you should be fine. Still, panic a little. Our test deserves it. You study the cables. You learn from their mistakes of repetitive room decoration. You have increased your room decoration skills thanks to their failures. Fun and games are... Sorry, I think I have written over the old text. I didn't know you could do that. Okay. Broken. It's a plushie in the form of a rabbit. It seems to have been through a bad situation. What will you do? Pat it. You pat it gently, making sure it doesn't fall apart. Okay, can I do it again? Oh. The rabbit seems to be smiling. Okay. More cables. You're running out of commentary for these cables. Aw, how nice. You gave the little guy a little pat on the head. Some have tried and ended up crashing it. Now I hope the OBS recording isn't picking up too much of the noise in the background, but it's whatever. You can still hear what I say. It doesn't matter. I hate to admit it, but you are pretty good at this. But just you wait. Our next test will be way more challenging. Okay. Not good enough. I remember this a little bit. The oil spotters. I see. An abandoned arm. You recognize the model. It's not what you were looking for. Don't lose that kindness you have. It's very special. Keep spreading joy and happiness to all the other programs out around here, no matter what happens. Go back. You can do better than that. You should be better than that. Remember, anyone can be an amazing friend. You could be the greatest friend anyone could have. Keep believing in yourself. Even if you don't, I believe in you. Why aren't you trying? It's so easy. You must not be a good friend. I hope one day we can become friends too. Fine, you got this far. Not happy about that, but at least I get to show someone my ultimate test. Fine. Our ultimate test. Are you happy now? Very. Whatever. You will not pass this test. Good luck. You'll need it. I probably should have tacked my laughter in previous entries. It's an important part of my character, even when I don't like it. My goofy music has returned. Drawings. You analyze the quality of the technique. Bad drawings. A couple of flowers on a vase. You conclude this is someone's failed attempt at decorating. A stereo. There is music playing on it. Multiple toys. There is a childish toy car. You know how to play with these, but you choose not to. There is a head of what seems to be a puppet. Someone appears to be trying to build one. You don't see any other materials around. It seems the head is the final product. And finally, a gun. It appears to be a toy as well.
By the way, can you change the Discord screen share to be the game?
Sure, why not? Oh, I didn't realize that. Whoopsie daisy. Anyways, change stream. Oh. Boop. There we go.
Thank you.
Alright. A mop to clean oil. Clearly it hasn't been used in ages. Shockingly, it's the exact same looking decoration. Another plush rabbit. They must have multiple of them. Or at least two. You're starting to think there is no use for these. Monitor given a different use than usual. There is drawings all over it. As well as a message that reads, "Fun does not sucks." I wonder who they could be. I wonder who. So, how do we go about this? How should we go about voices? Should I just take everything, or what do you want? I don't know.
You can take every voice.
Okay. I told you it's not meant to be eaten. Technically, nothing is meant to be eaten for a program. Oh, don't you try to be funny. Your little prank was not funny. What if I die? Would that be funny? You're not going to die for eating glue. You don't know that? Are you mad right now? Remember, you have to announce it. It's hard to tell. I am so mad right now. Okay. Just leave the being funny to me. But fun, aren't friends supposed to support each other? Shut up! My anger level is super high right now, just so you know. Anyway, who cares about friendship if we're trapped here anyway? With no chance of someone ever showing up and testing their friendship skills. Because the pre-program sure don't want to even give it a chance. Fun. What? That's someone over there. That's someone over there! Are you happy right now? Yes! Aw, good. Welcome, new friend! It's been forever since we've had a new one. Nice to meet you. You seem to have passed the legendary stuffed animal test. Not bad. Not everyone does. But that test is insignificant with what's awaiting you. We are Fun and Games. They're fun, I am games. We have a test prepared for you. Solve it, and you can keep progressing. Fail it, and something fun happens! Actually, probably not this time. Something fun always happens with me. Anyway, are you ready for the most difficult, most complex test you've ever faced? It's a questionnaire. We have nothing else planned. Question number 1! Imagine if you had to choose between your favorite thing in the world or your friend. What would you do? Tough question. I would give my friend my favorite thing in the world. That wasn't one of the answers. Although technically you can answer whatever you want. We just have to calculate if your own personalized answer matches the required friendship level. Which you won't! Give us a second. Damn it! Anyway, good answer, I guess. Okay, question 2. Your friend is upset, but they won't tell anyone. How do you respond? I asked them what's wrong and offer support. Talking about feelings? Good. Very mature. But don't you forget about that, you have to cheer them up. They have to be happy. You need to make sure of that. Because if they aren't, you aren't doing a good job. You are not being a good friend. I always make sure Fun is doing alright. They do not always succeed, but I do try. They do try. That's acceptable because it's them. But you need to do better! Fine. Question 3. Your friend is annoying. How do you handle that? These aren't good answers.
The second one is the best one in my opinion, but be more annoying than them is also really good.
Appreciate their annoyance. Yeah, I think there is a lot of good in being annoying. Even if you don't see it, you still love your friend all the same. Except that that's what they are. Don't you think so, Fun? I am not going to talk in this conversation. You're a good friend, Fun. You listen. Not bad. Question 4. Your friend puts themselves in danger.
I think Fun and Games represent the type of friendship where they are both annoying, but they are okay with that.
So, that's good. Just, it's okay. Annoying little goobers. What do you do? Work together. What a sweet scenario. You'll both die together. They can help each other out and avoid the death scenario. You're way too positive. That's why you need to work with... that's why I need me to work with you. So you're saying we would die together. At this point, that's just the reality we're stuck in, yes. You think you are such a good friend, but just you wait for... Games, you were supposed to finish my sentence! Oh, sorry, I was playing Tetris on another tab. You are such a... Why did they pair me up with you? Come on, that's not nice. What if she's listening right now? Oh, you think that's funny? I mean, I was... She's not here. She left us and you know that, huh? And now we're stuck waiting for any confused program that somehow falls down here. And you can't even take that seriously? So I can be all the rude and mean and terrible that I want to be. Huh. Fun, come on. Seems like Fun and Games have a conflict. Activate friend test mode.
It's a little jarring, like, not hearing Malice say those lines.
It is, just a little bit. I'm used to having someone to talk back to, but nope, not this time.
Well, I can take one of the characters, it's just that I feel like the gameplay slows down when there's more than one person voicing.
Yeah, that's fair. You have not...
Like, would you prefer to have a second person, or would you prefer to play quickly?
I
That's
mean,
the question.
personally, play quickly. I mean, I've already seen this. I just need to refresh myself on it, and I don't want to skim through it.
I can take another. Yeah, I can take another character if, like, when you finish Act 1, because
Yeah.
that's when the new stuff is going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for now, I'll just take everything. You have not been here in a while. Do you want an explanation to remember? Yes. Friend programs are equipped with different friendship knowledge and skills. They also include a special feature named the Friend Test Mode. This feature allows the friend programs to better help out us in a situation where a friendship is being tested due to a conflict. Friend programs can offer help and support to find a way to put an end to the conflict and achieve a friend status once again. To do this, friend programs are able to operate in different ways. This conflict appears to be rather simple, so you won't need to do anything too complicated. Just analyze the situation, write your thoughts about it, and offer the right answer. You might be clever enough to be able to figure out the answer without the need of your technology, but it can help you to understand these programs better, if that's what you want. That's all. Good luck. Now, let's begin. Analyze.
The number of times that friend was said in that dialogue made me feel like I was listening to a YouTube poop.
Honestly, yeah.
Feels like one of those things bits where it's like the same phrase over and over with the words rearranged a little.
Friend.
We had a YouTube poop bit during mouse streams
That's fun.
at some point. Like, we started saying the word cock in the middle of a serious moment.
Oh my god.
I should watch the VODs then. Like, either, like, just to experience the game, or, like, if I play the game myself, I should watch the VODs after.
Fun seems Fun seems frustrated with Game's performance. Game seems guilty and anxious about something. Fun and Game seem to have been stuck together for quite a while. This does not seem to have been by choice. Tensions can arise from that. Game seem to like pushing Fun's buttons frequently. Fun seems to get frustrated easily. Fun seems to have an easier ability to hold a conversation than Games. Speak. Ask Fun why they're angry. Didn't I just explain it a second ago? Are you a program at all? We're supposed to be good at analyzing things. That did not seem to work. Tell Fun to let Games talk. Yeah, Games, why don't you try a better apology? Look, I'm sorry for spacing out. I know this means a lot to you. I have more fun preparing the tests than performing them, and I apologize. I think I pushed things a little too far today. But you need to be a bit more positive. You know what happens if you don't. Let it go! She is not coming back! The programs are still in conflict, but steps have been made. Yay. I wonder something new. Despite apologizing, Fun does not seem to forgive Games. But Fun seems a bit more frustrated than truthfully angry. You'll have to remind it that. Game seems more scared than guilty. There does not seem to be any danger around here. Clearly, Games is having a reaction originated from a past experience. You have a vague idea on who this she could be. Ask Games why are they so worried. I don't want Fun to go away. That didn't seem to fully work. Ask Fun, why do they hate Games? Cause they always push my buttons! Literally! I have tons of sound effect buttons and they always play with them! I'll admit it's kind of funny, sometimes. Fun seems less upset at Games. The bridge is being closed. Fun looks less upset, Games looks more upset. You should remind them why they feel like that when they argue. Despite their constant animosity, the two programs appear to be friends. Games fears losing Fun. It most likely means that they have gone through a similar situation before. Fun does appreciate Games' annoyance. As Fun and Games if they're friends. We were assigned to be friends. All test programs are. We have to understand friendships if we make tests about them. But we can tell you from experience, none of those friendships ever felt real. I think me and Fun truly became friends when we got stuck here. and games pulled a prank on me. It was funny. It was awful! I was so mad! I was mad. The programs remembered the meaning of their friendship. Become friends. Fun seems to be happy with the idea of feeling anger. In fact, both programs seem to appreciate the mutual negative emotions they bring out of each other. Clearly, never to in a harmful state, but the pranks, comments, and angry reactions are something they both find joyful, even when they pretend they don't. The programs are ready to form a friendship again. I'm sorry, Casey! I'm sorry too. I love working with you, even when I hate it. I feel bad when I make fun of you, even when it's funny. I love you, buddy. I love you too. Yay! Well, I think the results are clear. Not only did you complete our test, but you were even able to help with our friendship. You are a true friendship gamer. You will be more than okay out there. Even if they are able to get out there, that is. Oh, right. Well, little friend program, if you ever find a way out, tell us. Because we kind of want to escape. But we also might be able to help you if you have any trouble. Right, that'd be fun too. Yes, I'll be there too. Maybe we'll see you around the pre-program towns later. Good luck, little guy. Be the best friend you can be. Bye. I just realized, okay. I just realized friend programs pixels are bigger than them. I don't know, that suddenly clicked. Go ahead, you passed the test. You will never see me this happy over anyone passing a test. So you better get going. It was nice meeting you. Maybe another day we can play a game that is a little more fun. A question there. You can tell we weren't trying that day. Okay, bye guys. Give us your feedback on our performance. There's a couple of reviews written. Lovely test, you two. Welcome to our town. You are very creative. We would love to see you in our town more often. If you read this, you smell like farts! I heard that's a thing that all organisms associate with grossness. Oh, 5 out of 5 by the way. They were funny. Do you need any help? You don't need to stay here all day. We can build you a house if you need one. It was good. 0 out of 5. Apologies, I did not understand what the numbers meant. 5 out of 5. That means good, apparently. You don't need to do
I
these
can't
anymore.
tell which one was written by water bottle.
Yeah, since I know some of the characters a little bit, I sort of predicted them. You don't need to do these anymore. We like you with or without them. Okay? 5 out of 5. A poster of fun and games. Thanks for enjoying our test. Come back anytime. Come back for the test, please. We appreciate your friendly visits, but we're here to work. Yay. If you haven't yet, perhaps you should start to save your data now. You make a mental note to press X or right-click to access your menu and save your data as often as possible. If you're using controller to navigate, well, have fun figuring it out. Yep, I've been doing that. Don't worry, you'll remind yourself to save from time to time. You're a smart program after all. Yep, I'm a smart little program. It appears to be an emergency button. You run a scan from your memory data. You conclude this button must be here in case a program that has failed the test tries to continue forward. Maybe not all the programs that fail, but the ones that fail for a specific reason. The button could activate a door that refrains from any program from escaping. Even a weapon program couldn't destroy it. You think about fun and games and how they were still in the previous room. You hear Fun's laughter. This time it sounds more genuine. You hear Games playing with their toy car. You feel the warmth of their friendship even from over here. You think how easy it could be to press this button and leave them both there forever. Would you ever do that? No, why would I ever? Right, remember, you are a good friend. You look at the button for a few seconds, then you try to look at anything else. Okay. Friendship test! Woohoo! Let's get into it. Prologue completed. Content warning. The next section of the game includes themes of death, murder, implied past abuse, and stated animal abuse. You need a more specific warning for themes of death and murder? Yeah, sure, why not? death of a character affects the people that knew them and the person that killed them. The character that passed away also briefly discusses how that makes them feel. This is a past event and the death is not shown on screen, it is only discussed. Do you need a more specific warning for themes of implied abuse? Yeah, sure. There are a couple of easy to miss scenes where we hear about the past of a character. Said character is clearly being mistreated by others. It is kept brief and vague, and nothing is shown on screen. Do you need a more specific warning for things on animal abuse? I might as well. It's implied and stated multiple times that the animals we meet have gone through animal experimentation. The experimentation is never shown on screen or described in detail, but it is discussed how it has negatively affected their mental health. The topic is only briefly discussed with a couple of animals. Most animals we meet have a very light-hearted energy, despite their tragic past. Viewer discretion is advised. Remember, you can skip dialogue by holding the X key or holding left click on your mouse. Okay. Oh, I can run. You look at the pond of water, remember your vulnerable body. Yeah, help, help. Get away, I'm not tasty, I promise. Somebody help. I don't want to hurt you. Yeah. Uh-oh. The screams are coming from the next room. We have to save them. An experiment is on the way. It looks angry and hungry. What will you do? Friend? Wait! Oh my god. Hi, friend program. This is your actual first battle, isn't it? Yeah, there is no way those two gave you an actual challenge. Do you need an explanation? Trust me, you probably really need it. Yeah, sure. Incredible, I'm useful. Okay. Hi, first of all, I am X. EXE. Yes, you can understand what I'm saying. I can talk in code. That's not all. I don't eat metal. I'm a pretty special kind of experiment. But I know you probably don't care about all of that. But you are a friend program, so you won't tell me that. You're thinking it, probably. Okay. You already know your abilities. Be a good friend, blah blah blah. But it gets better. Now there is the risk factor. You die. If you aren't a good friend, you die. A little harsh, but experiments are hungry. They won't eat in your friend, but you only have 3 chances to prove that. Now, it's not too difficult to figure out what to tell us. But not every experiment wants to hear the same thing. Listen to this. There are different experiments with different personalities you'll encounter. I made a summary for you. First of all, shy experiments, very sensitive and get anxious easily. They hate empty compliments, adore encouragements, enjoy talking about feelings, and prefer when someone else tells them what to do. Strong experiments, a lot of brawl, but not that much brain. They hate talking about feelings and like quick and easy answers, no matter how destructive they sound. Joker experiments, loves jokes, and anything that has to do with having fun. Takes nice comments well, but being funny is advised. Does not like being reminded of problems or the fact that they want to eat you. Mirror experiments. This one is tricky. They're not mirrors, but they imitate anyone around them. That means you. So, just choose what you tell yourself. I'm sure you know yourself very well. Unless there's another experiment. In that case, you'd have to choose an answer that reflects the personality of the experiment they're imitating. So, easy. Hope you're keeping up. I'm running out of space. And last but not least, hungry experiments. They just want to eat, so you better find a distraction. You got all that? We have 5 whole different personalities! 6 if you count me, but I won't fight you. So, unless you make me mad. Don't make me mad! I'm sure you won't. Anyways, I'm not sure what and how many personalities programs have, but we're talking about experiments right now, so I don't care. And all this sounds easy, huh? But what happens when there are multiple experiments together? Not so easy, huh? Okay, here is how it works. This is so long. If you can probably figure out what kind of personality an experiment has. Then you can befriend and choose the answer that you can think that suits the experiment better. And if you get it wrong, well, just try again. You have 2 more opportunities to get it right. Don't worry too much about making mistakes. It won't affect your next battle. You friend programs always feel healthy after making a new friend, right? So remember, only 3 mistakes per battle. Us experiments are hungry and impatient creatures. Speaking of, I'm tired of explaining. I'm not repeating it. Check your notes if you want to remind it, because I won't tell you again. Anyways, let's... Oh, I almost forgot! Bleh. Huh. You received new knowledge. Ability to talk to experiments. You decide to install it. No need to thank me. What's with that expression? It's like you've seen a ghost. Nothing? Alright. Now, why don't you test your new knowledge with this guy? Woohoo! The classic battle music hasn't changed. Be friends. I know you're really smart about friendships, but for my sake, try following the tutorial and click on bait. Fine. You spin a couple of times. Aw, look at that, it's imitating you. Saying nothing, expressing nothing. This is clearly a mirror experiment. Obvious, right? We're not sure how obvious it really is, but you'll keep this in mind. Don't worry, I won't tell you next time and ruin the fun. But pay attention now, you need to learn! Anyways, what would you do to befriend yourself? That means you should try to befriend now. Give them a warm hug. Oh, they hated that. Do you really know yourself? Give them space. The experiment liked that answer. Very nice, you know yourself. I'll give you space next time I see you. Whatever that means. Anyway, try to say or do something more and you'll gain their friendship. The experiment looks at you with hope. Offer to talk. That didn't work. The experiment looks at you with hope. Offer silence. Seems like it worked. Good job, friend program. This isn't me. This isn't me at all! I was worried this might happen. Okay, friend program, don't panic. Some experiments might be too eager to have a new friend, and will immediately talk to you about their problems. It doesn't always happen, but you need to be ready. If you give them advice they don't like, they might rethink your friendship with them. And if you've already failed twice, you should be worried. But if you haven't, I guess it's not too bad. Just emotionally exhaustive, but you're used to that, aren't you? Anyway, let's see you solve this. Try baiting again to see what's wrong with them. You tilt your head in confusion. I hate it. I don't want to be quiet. I want to scream. I want to be myself. But all my life, I have just tried to be like someone else. Like my father wanted me to be. Like himself. I don't know how to be myself. Who even am I? Oh, wow. Wow. This guy hates being you. I'd be so mad if I were you. But anyway, we're not here for that. You can bait again if you want, but I think you already have an idea on what to say. It's hard being your own person. Huh? You think so too? Yes, I know, right? There's so many things to choose. There's so much about me that I don't understand, and it's so easy for everyone to hate you. It's overwhelming, you know? Well, I guess you do know. Great friend program. Just one more and we're done. You and the experiment look at your reflections in the water. I look at myself and I couldn't tell you anything about me. That's a problem, right? But wouldn't it be better to be like someone else? Everyone else would like me. I would be happier, even if it's all fake. You don't have to know everything about yourself. Huh? I don't? Wow, if what you say is true, maybe I don't have to imitate others to be happy. Yes, I could just be myself, even if I'm not sure who that is yet. I'm so happy. Thank you, new friends. Bye! That was great! Good job, good job! You won because of me. So thank me! Thank you. Okay, I'm kidding, kind of. Anyway, you did well. It seems you understand. You'll be okay with the experiments. Now with other programs, that's another thing. Oh, but that won't happen in this town. Hopefully you'll find a way out and it will happen in a different area. I haven't had this much fun in a long time. You're as great as I thought you'd be, friend program. Huh? Do you know me? Kind of. I know you. I know a lot about you. You and I, friend program, we are the same. Okay, see you later. Bye. Well, that just happened. My first fight. Yay. Quote unquote fight. Oh my goodness, are you okay? What? You were able to calm down that experiment? With friendship? Oh, right. You were a friend program. I haven't seen any of you in a long time. How did you end up here? Well, no matter. Welcome to Reprogram Town. Well, not yet, but you're almost there. Huh. A rabbit experiment. No, I haven't seen her. I only saw one experiment in that room. Well, see you around, you neighbor. They have rainbow arms. I wonder if that... I think so. I think those are rainbows. Reprogram Town. The birds. We're back. No fishing. There are no fishes here. Okay. Right off the bat. Welcome to Reprogram Town. Have a good day. Signed, everyone in town. Yay! You're here! Welcome to Reprogram Town. Weapon programs? Don't worry, little guy. We don't see ourselves like that anymore. We are reprograms now. We've grown and changed their old software. No need to enter. Town hall. No need to enter that. What? I'm on my break. You're new here? Salutations, but I'm still on the break from greeting everyone in town. It's a tough job, but someone has to do it. The caves, up there. Exit. Okay. Keys. No need to enter here. Hi, how was your day? Me? I got locked out of my house. Huh? Why don't I just use my weapons? You're new, aren't you? Strange, I thought even programs from outside here knew about us. The door won't move. Uh-oh. The mountains, Goldspire, mall, more places further in. What about the sign up here? No sign. Oh, there is. The gardens and the play zone. You should find the town's exit. Okay. The car noises were not part of the game.
No.
The car.
I thought there was a car coming.
Evil and intimidating car.
Mel always jokes that those are the characters making those sounds.
It's true. I thought that was the experiment. Oh wow! It's friend program. EXD has told me so much about you. Let's play! Don't do that. You're hurting them. Aw, I just wanted to play. Come on, leave. Looks like we'll have to play later, friend program. See you. They're not used to playing with small and weak programs. Why did you come here? Don't you know it's... So, you're a friend program, huh? What's your name? Friend program? Okay, I'll remember. Town meeting, everyone! Town meeting! Everyone reunite on the town hall! Looks like we should go there. The exit? You will not have good luck. You should think of a better plan than just walking to your objective. Anyway, see you at the reunion, friend program. Town hall. Schedule today. Town meeting. Discussion. What do we do about the metal-eating creatures? Lifeforms usually place popcorn in these. It seems like the reprograms use it to place nuts and bolts instead. A single popcorn cup and a single drinking cup. It's an old poster of a movie. You have seen that movie before. You did not enjoy it. Well... Those two ladies love to kiss and make loud smooching noises. I'm happy for their relationship, but they probably should choose a better time to do this in a town meeting. What do I know? What do I know? Loud smooch noises. We found nothing but romantic movies lately. Practically everyone loves them, but I don't know. I would prefer more variety. I hope they'll talk about my petition from our last meeting. I asked if we could ask programs how was their day more than once. I think it'd make programs happier, and I like when someone asks me about myself. I love announcing stuff, so I really like when another program announces something. Town meetings are very exciting because of that. Like, wow, something is going to happen. We must tell everyone. Fascinating stuff. Are those two kissing on the town meeting again? Good for them, I suppose. I've been worried about the experiments lately, ever since one of them ate my right arm. They're so very cute. I hope we can help them somehow. Nice to meet you, little guy. How was your day? We don't have a lot of little guys in this town. Except for Keys, I guess? But he's not exactly short. And those two test programs. Have you met them yet? They're so sweet. Everyone in town loves them. This is your first town meeting. Congratulations! It's a big accomplishment. Be proud. I like when everyone is together. It makes me happy. Oh, we are reuniting for the experiments attacks? Oh, well, I'm still happy to see everyone. You're here. Stay there. No, that's not how you say that. Do you want... That's the word. Do you want to listen to the meeting with me? Not yet. There's one person left. Okay. Don't worry. We don't start until everyone is ready, so don't take too long. Hi. How was your day? You got attacked by 2 experiments. It's one of those days, huh? You're not part of the show. Yeah. Okay. Greetings, everyone. Hope you've had a nice day so far. Unfortunately, we have some bad stuff to discuss. We've been attacked by multiple experiments this last week. At first, it was just a couple of them, but more and more are showing up. A bunch of them tried to enter my shop and eat all my work. There's a big one living in the cave next to my shop, and it keeps trying to eat me and my brother. That is, it would try to eat my brother. If he thought we were this funny hide-and-seek games and was here at all. Ugh. And they've attacked everyone else in town as well. This is a problem. At first, we were able to feed the experiments with spare metals we found, but now... we're running out of spare metals, aren't we? And the creatures are getting hungrier. What are we going to do? I don't want to hurt them, this is not their fault. Yeah, I agree. I'm afraid we have no choice but to let the experiments starve. No! I will let them eat me. But now everyone, calm down. We still have another solution to this. We do? Find where the experiments are coming from. I was thinking the same thing. We've been sealed away from the rest of the lab for years. The experiments have only started showing up now. Clearly, they've found a passage to get here. Exactly. We'll just need to seal away the passage. That's a good plan. As long as no experiment gets hurt, I'm happy. But how are we going to find the passage? That's true. The town is filled with experiments. It's far too dangerous to explore. This is the kind of dangerous adventure my brother would immediately throw himself in. Where the heck is Wrench? Keys, do you know? Nope, haven't seen him. Well, while he's gone, we should find another candidate. Oh, that little friend program. Huh? Yes, they were the one that saved me earlier. Oh, did you? Well, friend programs have always had a special ability to form bonds with others. Come here, little one. Tell us, would you help us with our predicament? I know it might be too much to ask. I'll help. Ah, you will. Thank you. Everyone, thank our new friend. Thank you! Thanks! Thanks, stranger whose name I don't know. God, I'm not... I'm not... loud kissing noises. Everyone left. Okay, I have a job to do now. You're glad you didn't have to give a speech. Hold on. It still seems like it could be dangerous for you to go on your own. While I refuse to use my weapons, my armor is clearly more resistant than yours. That sounded way ruder than I intended. What I'm trying to say is, you're really weak and you'll die with just one bite. But I am very strong, and a few bites will not hurt me, which means I can protect you. It might be wise if I tagged along, but it's your choice. No. I'll respect your choice then, but if you need any help, I'll be at the garbage dump. Oh. That wasn't a joke at my expense, meant to fill you with guilt. I meant the actual garbage dump, of things abandoned by the old organisms, where you got hurt for being too weak, remember? Stuff from the old organisms is important to us. In fact, it's what helped me to choose my name. What's my name? Water bottle. Well, see you. That tech program seemed like he knew a lot. You could ask him for advice on where to look first. He also seemed to know about the mysterious missing reprogram. You look through the footage again. His name is Keys. You should talk to him first. Okay.
My name, Water Bottle.
Water bottle.
I discussed this with Matt on stream, but if I was a character in this game, my name would either be Paperclip or Cables.
That would be fun. Friendship testoses. Hey, oh, Keys.
Yeah,
oh,
the creator
Keys.
said that's fine.
Apologies, we're closed for today. Huh? Ah, you were the new friend program. Are you here for a visit? Meeting your new neighbors? Have you seen Wrench? Ah, Wrench. Sorry, I don't know where he is right now. If that's all, you should get going. Shop is closed. Oh, why do you keep looking at that door? Well... okay, maybe I can help you, but I need you to make me a favor first. Sure. Thanks. I won't bother you too much, I just need 3 things. If you can get them for me, it can help you with your own experiments mission. I'm not here to waste your time. Okay, so I need my old drill. It's at the top of the abandoned tower. You'll find it deeper on the mountains. A strong sticking material. Ask the local bar for it. It's on the mountains as well. And lastly, a discarded weapon from the reprograms. You can ask Camera about that. She's in the... I guess the mountains as well. Not a difficult quest, huh? Except for the metal-eating creatures, that is. But I'm sure you can handle that, little guy. Anyway, if you get me all of that, your program will be closer to being fixed. And maybe Wrench will show up. Who knows? Sorry for the inconvenience. Trust me, if I wasn't so busy, I'd do it myself. You have any questions? Who are you? I'm Keys, the only tech program on town. I'm always told I'm the best tech program this town could have. It's very sweet, but I do not like to brag. I am pretty good though, I won't lie. I just do my best. I think that's enough. You have any questions? How well do you know Wrench? Pretty well. He was the first reprogram I made first with here. I mean, they all tried. They're very friendly, you know. But I guess I wasn't certain back then if they were being sincere, or they just wanted me to not complete my original job. I was very used to fake niceness back then. But if there is one thing about Wrench, is that he is sincere. Way too sincere. He is not subtle at all. He is very open about his emotions towards everything. And they're usually always positive. I thought that was cute. Still do. Maybe that's why we started dating years ago. So yeah, I know him pretty well. You have any questions? More questions! How did you end up here? It's kind of embarrassing now. I was asked to open up the barriers the reprograms had created on their town. This place is sealed up from the rest of the lab, if you haven't noticed that by now. Which means we all live in peace here, and we don't have to go through those terrible tests. Well, back then I still worked for her. I was able to get here through the vents. They forgot to seal that up, so I started to study the place, looking for a way to open up the mountain of rocks they had piled up on the exit. It wasn't an easy task, especially for one tech program, but the tech program was me. I'd figure something out. I'm just that good. Most tech programs were working on other stuff she was more focused on. I guess she thought this task would only require one tech program. But anyway, the reprograms didn't make my work easy either. They constantly visited, making sure I was comfortable and healthy and happy and okay. Very nice in hospital, but a little too much. At first, like I said, I didn't believe them. I thought they were just trying to convince me they were really nice friends that didn't need to go through tests. I had questioned the fairness of the test myself before, but I had a job to finish, so I try not to give it too much thought. But Wrench in particular was very adamant. He kept visiting, even when I told him I was busy. He was sincere too. It didn't feel like he was just pretending to be nice. He was just nice. I started taking more and more breaks. Spent time in this little town. I was happy here. So why would I want to finish my job? Why would I want to make these programs miserable? How does that benefit me, or them? This didn't feel okay, even if we're told otherwise. I didn't want to complete my job anymore. I just wanted to stay here. And when Wrench asked me to stay, how could I say no? So instead of opening up the place, I made sure her or her minions would not be able to enter. Well, we did forget about the 2 minions that were already here. I feel kinda bad for that. They are nice programs, but they still seem loyal to their job. Not to her, just their job. I sealed the vents too, and created a stronger barrier, a force field. And here we are. I told you it's embarrassing. Getting all sappy remembering old times. Sorry, little guy. That was a lot to process. Interesting. There's the barrier. There's the mysterious her. So she created all this, a lot of stuff. If I'm to just boil it down.
Yeah,
Okay.
kinda.
Alright. Why is that door so interesting? It's broken. I fix broken things around here, but really my main job is to fix broken doors. They break all the time. This lab is pretty old and this place is sealed away from the rest of it, so it's in pretty bad shape. Doors get stuck constantly, some worse than others. This one is in pretty bad shape. It doesn't open anymore. How ironic. I broke a door in my own shop, huh? You have any questions? What did you want? My old drill is at the top of the abandoned tower. You'll find it deeper at the mountains. A strong, sticky material. Ask the local bar for it. It's on the mountain as well. And lastly, a discarded weapon from the reprograms. You can ask Hammer about that. She's in the mountains as well. It's not a difficult quest, huh? Yep, got it. Good luck, little guy. Okay. What open? Stuff. An advanced computer. There are multiple folders on the desktop, all about complicated machinery stuff, and one that just says wrench. Looks like this might be where Keys works, or at least where he places his tools. Wait, is Keys a guy or I don't is Keys a guy or a girl?
Yes. Keys uses he/him pronouns.
Oh, okay. Wait, I was wrong all this time until I saw that. I just assumed. I don't know. Okay, I know now. A coffee table. There are still a bunch of cups on it. Lots of clients like to stay for a cup of oil coffee and a nice conversation, so I decided to install a table and a couple of couches. It was better than having them stand there and looking intensely at me. Still, they make me really nice company. Multiple conveyor belts. Some clients prefer to walk when we are having a nice conversation. Some programs just can't stand still for a second, you know. And by clients and programs, I just mean wrench. A code rack. No codes yet, but hopefully soon. A green chair. We match. Is green your favorite color too? No favorite color? Alright. Okay.
He's asking that because friend program appears green to everyone else.
Is that not
It's
mentioned?
not exactly. Yeah, I don't think that's clear enough in the game.
It's just implied, I
because-
guess.
They see themselves as red, but in the game they appear to most people as green, and that's why that moment with the water bottle was highlighted, because they appeared red to them.
Yeah, I kind of seen that, but thanks for the confirmation. So.
Yeah.
The mountain.
You will find out why they are red and green later.
I'm ready. I guess I missed that cutscene because I don't remember seeing that before. I don't think I was there to see the water bottle meet up. But I love looking at the sea. I just wish water didn't kill us. I love the thing that hurts me. The bar. That read program has been spinning for the last 45 minutes. They dance so gracefully. Maybe they could teach me their skills. Some programs are too shy to start dancing in public. That's why I'm here. First one to dance, first one to embarrass themselves. After seeing me, no one is too shy to dance. Being a little silly sometimes is your strongest power. Thank you again for helping us, little pro. Please be careful and tell us if something wrong happens. Have a nice day. This is the mayor's encouragement. I'm here to listen to the very nice music. Sometimes I like to dance to it, others I like to concentrate on what makes it so special. This song makes me want to think of my girlfriend. That time she came here to tell me I had been listening to music for 5 hours and we should go home. There's music playing. You tap your foot a little, then you go back to your mission. Hey guys. Well, look who it is! Our best student! We didn't teach them anything. Silence! If they were so good at friendship, it's because they learned from our incredible friendship. Well, can't argue with that. Huh. Why weren't we at the town reunion? We were busy planning for our next test. We were partying in celebration of our test. Same thing, really? Anyway, what could our next test be anyway? No idea. Say, little friend program. Wait, what's your name? Friend program. Okay. Friend program. We made a test for you already. How about you do a test for us? And we will totally not steal it. Not at all. What do you say? Sure. Oh, this should be fun. I know about that. I've never gone through a test before. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Go ahead, ask. Could you spend time with a friend in silence? What? I don't know. How are we supposed to know that if that hasn't happened before? Next question. How do you tell your friend how you feel about them? With words and sentences. What would you do if your friend got hurt? Call for help? What do you want me to do? Seriously. Would you ever tell a friend their flaws? We do that all the time. That's the only thing we do. That's a joke. But seriously, we are open about each other's flaws all the time. Do you love your friend? Yes? Obviously. Have you watched those old movies of machines having difficulty feeling love? That's fiction, friend program. Love is like the easiest emotion for a program to feel. In fact, that's why we are stuck in this friendship lamp situation in the first place. I think if anything, programs love too much. You can't never love too much, but yeah, probably. Anyway, what a silly question you just asked! You know, you don't laugh much. That's alright. Phone can do all the laughing for all of us. That's true! Anyways, next question. Hold on, those were 5 questions. That was a test? Huh? Wow. That was awful! Is that how it feels to go through a test? Is that why there are programs that are so afraid of going through one? To the point where they seal a whole town away from the rest of the lab that creates set tests? And maybe we were wrong this whole time? No, that can't be it. Friend program must just be terrible at making tests. Right, that must be it. I can't believe you almost made me think I was wrong about something, friend program. Don't worry, you don't need friend program for that. Hey! Good one! Thanks. Despite the awful test, I had a good time, friend program. In fact, I had a great day. Cheers to you! Oh, we don't have our special drinks yet. Finished. Enjoy your drinks, everyone. Yes! Don't yell in here. Sorry. Little friend program, what is it that you wanted? A strong sticky material? My special glue pie. I made one just the other... Oh wait, I gave it to Strawberry. She's at the mall right now. She's easy to find. Oh, apologies, little friend program. I guess you could have just visited her without having to wait here. That's okay, Marble. They got to talk to us. I'm still sorry. You must have really wanted it if... Huh? Keys wanted it. That's weird. I thought Keys didn't like glue pie. That's more of a Wrench thing. Has he found Wrench? No. Oh, where could he be? Maybe he's just playing a really long hide-and-seek game with Teddy and Lavender. No, he's not. I'm right here. Oh. Maybe he found the entrance of the experiment and decided to explore. Without telling anyone, not even Hammer and Keys. Right, that's true. Maybe he's hiding. We already said that. No, I don't mean playing. I mean really hiding. Why would he be doing that? Well, it's just, I heard he had a fight with Hammer the other day. A pretty bad one. I imagine he got pretty upset. You know how close they are. So what? He wants to be alone because he's sad? Oh. You're not implying that. It can happen to any of us. No, don't say that. We have changed, remember? We would never be like that again. We weren't like that before. You know what? I'm lost. What are you all talking about? Data corruption. That's what you're talking about, aren't you? Yes. But I heard it mostly happens when the program is angry. Right, that's why we tend to refer to as a program turning evil. It's not just anger. It's desperation, frustration, sadness. It's so many things. Something inside you just breaks. I've seen it happen before. It changes the program, even if they don't want to. See? It could happen. And Ren shows that maybe he's trying to prevent it, keep everyone safe. That's something he would do. That's something he already did. That wasn't the same thing as this, but it applies to this. Can we drop this topic? You're jumping to conclusions. Maybe he's just taking a long nap or something. It could be a million things other than that. I swear you guys are too pessimistic. That's why I'm here. Let me tell you the story of how I made my first test. Oh yeah, this is a good one. Fun broke like 5 TV screens, which is weird because there were only 4. Hey, I was going to skip that part. Fun told its story, everyone laughed and ended up forgetting the previous topic. Maybe that's for the better. Yeah. I'm good at telling stories, or what? Everyone was laughing at you. You mean with? No. Ha, very funny. Are you okay? Yes. Thanks. No problem. If you still want that glue pie, go to the mall. You'll find Strawberry working there. Have a nice day.
By the way, I can link you the Tumblr post that lists every character's pronouns.
Oh, sure, why not? Give me.
Yeah, I will do that right now. I have to find it again,
Alright.
but it should be easy.
Oh, those two are so much fun. One of them is named Fun, but that's not what I meant. I mean, they are very funny. They always bring joy to every place, even when fun is clearly really not bringing joy, feeling joy. I've always kind of had a thing for games. I thought they did too, but when I asked them out, suddenly they didn't feel the same. Well, I guess they weren't that into me. Although Fun told me they were? I don't really get those two, but I'm always happy to see them. I guess I should keep looking. That's the dating life, am I right? Interesting. Maybe Fun is right. Maybe I'm worrying for nothing. I just hope Wrench is okay. No more negativity. Let's dance! I'm glad fun and games are part of our town, even if they didn't really want to be here at first. But I think they've grown to like it. Even if Fun still talks about getting out of here one day, I think it likes it here even more than games. Okay, I don't know if I totally follow the whole... Okay, so programs like Fun and Games, are they reprograms? What are they?
No, they are...
Test
I
programs?
don't know what kind of program. Yeah, they are probably test programs. Reprograms are the ones that are big, like Water Bottle, Hammer, Wrench. Those are reprograms.
Okay.
And Keys is a tech program, because he like makes stuff. And I guess Fun and Games are test programs because they make tests. And then friend program is a friend program, obviously.
Okay.
There is a post about the types of programs too, so let me link it also.
Alright. And remind me, can you summarize the what Keith said about locking away, or I think someone else in the bar said it, but about locking away the lab, something about the lab and all that. Is the lab the what we came out of?
We are in a really big lab, and this is one area of it that is sealed away because the weapon programs decided to become reprograms, and not everyone liked that, so they sealed themselves away. And then Keys was sent here to remove that barrier, but he decided, shit, I like it here, I'm going to stay here.
And Keys worked for the her. Right?
Yeah.
The her, okay.
I linked to both of the posts, by
Alright,
the way.
let me check. Okay. And the different programs post. Yep, I'll just keep these open for a while. Alright. Let's continue. Oh wait. Upwards, I think? Yep. Let's go. Hold on, I need to write this down so I don't forget. I feel like I'm gonna forget easily if I don't write all this down. Alright. Second. Yeah, I'm trying to remember everything.
The game will reiterate some of these points.
Alright, I'll ask when it comes up again. The mall. Get yourself a new makeover. This looks lovely. It's just what I asked. You're always so good at this. Thank you, Hammer. It's no problem. Just in time too. I wanted to show it to Buddy today. Have you visited them yet? Yes, I have. It feels like everyone has already visited. I hope I'm not too late. I wanted to go after my shift was over. It's fine, they won't mind. Yeah, I guess that's true. Well, see you later, Hammer. Oh, it's you. Bye. Okay. Oh, right. Yeah, let me pull this up on the, Hi, do you... Huh? Strawberry? Yes, that's me. A glue pie? I do have it. It'd just be 50 money. Just kidding, we don't have that here. Here you go. You got the glue pie. Yay! New leg on sale. This time, a vacuum cleaner. You know those are rare. And if changing limbs isn't your thing, try our new rubber duckies. If done properly, they will be able to make at least 25 of your weapons completely obsolete. Hi, little friend program. You like to buy any? Politely say yes. I can tell you don't want to. Thanks, little friend program. It's still nice that you tried. I guess it makes sense. You don't really need to change anything about your armor. Still, sometimes it's just nice to wear a bouquet of flowers for an arm. Except for the allergies. Don't ask. Little friend program. This must also be your first time visiting a mall. What an exciting day. Sign shop. Hi, do you need a sign? No? That's all I offer. It's not a very consistent business, but from time to time, the town requires new signs. That's when I come in. Short-lived moments of heroism. Yay. Let's fight. It's just pretend, don't worry. What's with that expression? The look. I like my new arm, but it's too bad I can't really use it for an actual pull. What do I do with my old arm? Well, we gave them a new use, and there isn't any use for their original purpose. Not one we like, at least. Sometimes me and Lavender perform music in the mall. I swear this town would be so boring without us. Good day to you. I'm the special event organizer. Almost every day I make sure to organize something unique and special to do for the day. So no day ever feels repetitive. That sounds amazing, right? What event is there today? Nothing. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye bye. I gotta go. We up. You remember you have a fragile body. It's only useful to make friends. Warning, lots of experiments up ahead. Be sure to pet them all carefully. Oh boy. Oh boy. 1 second. I want to eat my breakfast before I get into befriending time. I see you guys are discussing a switch around.
Yeah.
We
already have the participants.
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
That's fine. I mean, if I joined discussion earlier, I would have said yeah. I would be down, but I am busy working on stuff. So yeah, I'm caught up with my own little project. So I'm probably not gonna do draw. I don't know. I'm not open it for now, but maybe next time, another time. Just checking what I missed. I'll eat my breakfast real quick before I continue. Alright. Breakfast completed. Yummers. Alright, let's continue.
Yay! Energized, ready to go.
Yeah. Boing. Bait. Wait.
Stegosaurus.
You wave at them. The experiment tries to wave back, but suddenly stops. Oh, hi. Sorry, I'm not good at waving. It's okay. You don't have to wait. You don't need to wave back. Huh? That's so nice of you to say. Thank you. The experiment looks less nervous. Maybe we can greet each other a different way. But I'm so bad at coming up with ideas. You could help with that. Try a new salute. Yes? Do you have any ideas? You blink. That could be our way to say hello. The experiment blinks at you. The experiment is happy. You made a new friend. Yay! I did it! Let's keep going. A bird experiment and a butterfly experiment. You do a little dance. Wow, look at that stupid program. How dare they be happy and dance? A bird experiment and a butterfly experiment. Oh wait, 1 second. Wait, I think it would be important to... Since I'm going to be voicing a lot of experiments, I might as well keep track of them.
Yeah, when we were playing with Mao, we often forgot who voiced who.
Yeah, I was gonna do this in my little Discord channel. Butterfly! You do a little dance. Wow, that program is stupid. Don't you know how embarrassing you look when you show your joy to the world? Joker? I feel like doing something. Teach me how to be less happy. Learn that yourself. Go out and have a bad day. The experiment didn't like that. Complain about life. Ooh, maybe you're cooler than we thought. Although, to be fair, sometimes I do meditate if my attitude towards life focuses too much on the negative. The experiment is thinking about its life. Being joyful is cool. No, it's not. Oh no. Pretend to be as miserable as them. I can tell you're pretending. No! Oh no! I failed the friendship test. Let's try that again. Yay. You're just as strong as your friends. You think so? I mean, yeah, of course I know. The experiment seems nervous. You sigh heavily. I'm thinking about it. The other experiment is nervously looking at their friend. You give it a thumbs up. It looks more nervous. Have a conversation about life. Oh, forget it. I just remembered why I'm miserable. It's conversations like this. The experiment didn't like that answer. Go eat that boulder over there. Ah, yes! That will solve all my problems! The experiment puts an entire rock in its mouth. It doesn't eat it, but it's pretending it is. You know, I feel slightly happy. Huh, maybe sometimes life is okay. Yay! You are a really strong experiment. Okay, fine. I'm a mere experiment. Thanks for playing along, though. I appreciate that. The experiment smiles at you, somehow. Wow, I didn't know you were imitating me all this time. I mean, I was at first. But now I kind of like to be strong and miserable. I just didn't want you to find out the truth. Because maybe you'd think that maybe that makes a weak experiment pretending to be strong. You ate an entire computer screen without having a mouth. I could never think you're weak. Huh. Okay, enough feelings. Let's eat someone's house. Right on it, buddy. The two experiments left with a big smile on their faces. You made 2 new friends. Yay! Interesting little guys. A rat, a whale, and the dog experiment. Dog experiment immediately left. And a bull experiment showed up. Hey man. You tried doing a pose, but the experiment already tried to bite you. Stop moving. Whale. Wait. Oh, it's you again. Hi, new friend. How was your day? Apart from this moment, I mean. Hi, I'm here now. Let's fight, but like as a joke. Dodge attacks. The experiment tries to attack you with its horns. You manage to dodge the attacks. The experiment is happy and you are not hurt. Oh, you are good at this. Usually everyone gets hurt. The experiment is having fun. An experiment bit my arm earlier. No way, you have to tell me more. The experiment seems to be enjoying the conversation. Pretend to have strong teeth as well. What are you doing? I guess I'm eating a weird program again. The experiment didn't like that answer. Point at your cool heart. What? Oh yeah, you have a visible heart. Just like me, I carry mine in my mouth. That's kind of neat. Seems less focused on its thunder. You're getting closer to friendship. You tap at your screen and heart changes color for a second. Wow, that's awesome. I wish mine could do that. Show cool functions you have installed. Ooh, that's cool. The experiment ignores its hunger for now. You're getting closer to friendship. I'd love to hear you talk more. Yes. I am still sleepy for sleeping for so long. I see. Well, I'm glad to see you again. That was a nice conversation. Yay! Just keep dodging. The attacks get more intense. The experiment runs into walls multiple times. This has become a boss fight. Luckily, it seems like you've won. That was awesome! Thank you for the joke fight. The experiment is happy. What a nice program! Yes, they are. I guess we won't eat you. Yeah, I guess we can stay hungry for a while. I can't. I'm sorry. We need food. Back away. The experiment stops approaching you for a second. I'm sorry, you were really nice, but we need to eat something. Point at your heart again. That's not going to work again. I can forget about my own hunger, but not about theirs. The experiment didn't like that answer.
That's such a tiny frog.
Who's that small experiment? That's my friend. It's one of the few experiments that didn't go through a change. We can't understand each other anymore. But I love them anyway, and I need to take care of them. That means we need metal. It's the only way we can survive. I hate it too, okay? What do you want me to do? The experiment approaches you. Then it stops and looks at its friend. I can't do this. The experiment is not trying to eat you anymore. You tilt your head at the experiment. I'm scaring my friend. It's not worth it. I'll just look for food another way. Offer to help look for metal. I mean, that'd be nice, but apart from the programs with their houses, it's been hard finding. What? What? What do you mean most things here are made out of metal? The rocks, the flowers, the trees? How? And how do you know about this? Oh, a special visit you said. Oh, right. Programs have things like that. Well, this is awkward now. I guess I have no reason to eat you at all. But I can finally feed my little friend. Thank you, new friend. Ugh, that was close. I'm going to go eat a tree right now. You made new friends. Hooray! Eat. That was almost too close. Yahoo! Another a duck and dog experiment. Okay, notes. Second. Okay, let's wait. He tried to say something to the duck experiment, but it doesn't stop looking at the dog experiment. He tried to say something, but it seems to be purposely ignoring you. Do you like your friend? Is it that obvious? Oh, I have tried everything to tell it how it feels. I have tried to be funny, strong, even hungry. Because clearly I won't like my current personality, so I have to improve myself. But I have tried everything and it keeps acting all cool and staring at the distance. Which makes it look so awesome. But I wish it could acknowledge my presence a little bit more. The experiment seems worried. Stare at the distance too. Good answer. The experiment seems to respect you a bit more. I have to try everything to call its attention, but it keeps ignoring me. I don't know what to do. Offer your own ideas. Okay. So I should tell it, and I should be... Okay, I got it. I'll tell them when I'm ready. The experiment it's preparing for is confession. The duck experiment seems to keep trying to talk to it. It keeps ignoring it, but it doesn't look like it wants to. Shake your head in disapproval. It seems to respect that cold and distant but fair answer. Okay, I'm ready. You there! I like looking at your face, and I enjoy your personality. What is wrong with me? Doug seems heartbroken, but Dog seems to have something in mind. How are you feeling, Dog? I feel sadness and embarrassment. I just wanted to say how cool and awesome I think it is. How interesting everything it does is. How much I wish I understood it. How much I want to say, how much it doesn't need to say back. How I just wish it looked at me. Even if it's just to turn me down. Dog seems conflicted. Seems like Dog has something to say. Be honest, Dog. It tries to not look at you. You need to be even more honest with it. Do not be afraid. Don't be afraid to be vulnerable, Dog. You're right. Dog, I apologize. Huh? I always tried to be as strong as possible for myself and for my siblings. You think back, you are pretty sure the dog experiment that bit you is one of its siblings. And that means that I tried to feel as little as possible so that I can protect myself and them better. You can't help to roll your eyes. Luckily they didn't notice. But maybe that's the wrong approach. Doug, I feel stronger when I'm with you. You mean that? You like... me? Just me? Not just you. I like you. Oh. He stopped paying attention, but they both seem happy. Thank you, friend program. This might be a new journey for me, but one I'm excited to go through. And thanks to you, I'm not single anymore. You made 2 new friends. Yay! Is there any more of, perhaps? Nope. Not for now, it seems. A pile of trash is blocking the entrance to the tower. Maybe someone around here could help you with this. A buddy. So, is somebody there? Oh my, what program are you? Could you be a friend program? I've never seen any of you. I'm so lucky to have woken up to this moment. Would you like to keep me some company? As a dying reprogram's wish? I'm just kidding. You want to stay anyway? Well, alright. That'd be nice. I've always loved this view. So nice to wake up to it. You might think it'd be better to look at the flowers. Maybe. But I think I prefer knowing that they are there with me, even if I don't see them. Although I also like looking at the lake, because it feels like it doesn't have an end, even though it probably ends with a wall like in every other room. Or maybe I just like seeing the fishes swim. I love sea creatures. I wish I knew more about them, even if they aren't truly here, you know? You seem rather confused. Is this your first time visiting town? I guess I'd be confused too. That a bunch of weapon programs, instead of killing you the second they spot you, they ask how was your day. How many times have they asked for your day since you got here? I know they might be a little corny, and they might try too hard, And they worry too much. And they get attached to you too quickly. Kind of annoying, huh? But they are nice. Genuinely nice. Unlike what she is trying to build here. What they have in them is real. They are good friends. I wish they knew that. I think some of them do sometimes. Whenever I awake and they look at me, the look in their faces. Guilt of what they couldn't stop. Horror of what they were created for. Worry that this is all they'll ever be. But this was nobody's fault. Maybe it was the old organism's fault. But it wasn't ours. We didn't know about anything else. We barely knew we were alive, or what that meant. We weren't created to be alive, just to destroy. But we learned and made our own choices. That's why we are reprograms now. That's what we truly are. I don't blame anyone. I especially don't blame... I just wish they all understood. I don't want them to be miserable. Seeing them sad doesn't help me. The way they pity me doesn't make me feel better. It hurts. It's like, am I even their friend, or am I just a sad memory? I've never been able to say that out loud before. Was that a horrible thing to say? Thank you. I guess you're right. I only have a few minutes to be alive, until I go back to nothing. And then I wake up again, but who knows when? It could be tomorrow. It could be in 10 years. Nobody knows, and plenty of times I wake up alone. But those minutes, these fleeting moments, they could feel like hours, like days. If only they always looked at me like a friend, like their friend. And not a past that we all want to forget. If things were like that, that nothingness I go back to could feel like something. Or maybe it would still be nothing. But it would feel like the absence of something. Keys? Ah, lovely gentleman. No, he can't help me, at least not right now. Bringing a program back to life is more complicated than fixing a door. You need more materials that we don't have in this town. I'm sorry, what a sad conversation. I wake up and I only tell you about my problems. How was your day like? Experiment attacks? Oh, that's news to me. I mean, you were able to befriend them. Well, you are good at stuff like that, aren't you? You both talked for a couple of minutes. This was nice. It feels like we've been talking for hours. You're really nice company. I'm sure you'll be happy in this town. It's a really nice day, isn't it? The lake is especially blue today. The reprogram ran out of energy. So this was the reprogram that they lost to data corruption, I assume?
You will find out what happens
Alright.
to this program.
Okay, that's my prediction. Or my guess. Right. And that flash of me all red and them being green is just another snippet of something's up. Water. Hammer and wrench services. 1 second. God, it's so stuffy. Today's the cloudy day. Pollen. I don't know. Today's kind of just a stuffy day today, so my voice isn't all that great, but I can work with it. Oh yeah, today is Friday. Let me get my... There we go. Oh, hi. You were able to avoid the experiments? You befriended them? Huh. I guess you really are that good. Sorry for being so cold. I'm not usually like this. Well, kind of. I guess I've just not had a lot of good days lately. Anyways, let's start over. What was your name again? Friend program? Nice to meet you. I'm Hammer. Hammer looks tired, but if you talked more with her, maybe she can help you out. Hi. Do you need anything? What do you do around here? I'm the blacksmith of the town. I take discarded weapons from the reprograms and turn them into anything else, so the metal won't go to waste and the reprograms are able to express themselves however they like. A lot of the stuff you've seen around here, that's mostly my work. Yeah, even the objects made out of wood, it's actually metal. Yes, even the trees. I work with Keys plenty of times. He builds lots of stuff too. Mostly tech stuff. I'm better at creating cool shapes with metal. And my brother? My brother usually does his own thing. Wrench is my brother by choice. We weren't built in the same factory or by the same machinery. Most programs aren't. It's rare to find families that aren't created by choice. We have always worked together. Even back in the unconscious days. You know, back when we were all still machines and we weren't all aware of that stuff. Wrench is the complete opposite of me. He's overly enthusiastic, positive, extroverted. He's also not much of an artist, he's an athlete. He likes being the hero of town and always tries to help everyone as much as he can. Sometimes he tries to do way more than what he actually can. So basically, he's very annoying and I love him. I wish he would stop being an idiot and just come back. Not sure if you've heard, but me and Wrench had a fight the other day. I said things I regret. He said things. If that wasn't enough, this week is not one I particularly enjoy. But I don't want to talk about that. Okay. That's pretty cool. I'm not sure if the barrels have a purpose. Someone seems to love punching this. Too heavy for you. Conveyor belts. Seems like they were built by Keys. A bunch of sticky notes. Have a nice day. You are the strongest. Everyone loves you. Hammers. Oh yeah, how long are you willing to watch? Because I think it's getting pretty late over there.
I think for 1 or 2 more hours.
Alright. I think I'll get up for a bit. I'll be back in a quick second. Okay, alright. Continue. You hear growling inside of the cave. You have no reason to risk your life right now. Okay. You see the rest of the town in the distance, but you have no reason to go there. Wait, I still need... I need a few more materials. I need help! Tower. The tower, yeah, it's been sealed away for years, but I think some experiments were able to climb it. Do you want to get in there? Well, I don't get why, but I'll do what I can to help. Don't worry, nothing is too strong for my hammer. There you go. Be careful in there. I think there might be lots of experiments. I'll wait for you here. Go ahead. Call me if you need help. Alright. Recall you're not good with fights. Hopefully you'll be better at friendship this time. Thanks to the information of rocks and my skills, I was able to create a tower in a couple of minutes. It is easier for my tools and machines to change the shape of a rock than of metal. The tower will be useful for me to work without getting distracted. It appears everyone in this town is extremely friendly, so much that they constantly try to hold conversations with me or ask if I need anything. I'll admit, it is nice of them, but it has distracted me from working long enough. Besides, it's not the first time I see a program use kindness for their own benefits. 1 second, I just remembered. Oh, hold on, I need to change my bed sheet real quick. Okay. We're going. My my legs hurt from last night. I kind of sat in a really bad position for the last few hours of night because I was playing VR chat and I was so locked in.
I see.
Yeah. I didn't move my legs for the next few hours, so yeah, they kind of hurt, but they're bearable. It's fine. What are you drawing, by the way? I see you've been on Clip Studio Paint.
I was touching up the friend program drawing,
Ooh.
and I seem to have finished it.
Okay. Is it spoilers, or can I find?
No.
Okay. Nice. I'll continue a bit. I just got a snack earlier.
I had a snack too. It was like just a bun.
Nice. Like a bread bun, or?
Bread, yeah.
Okay.
It had poppy seeds too.
Was there anything inside it?
No, it's just bread with poppy seeds. That's sweet.
Okay. That's chill. Just taking a teensy with a little break from voicing stuff. Ooh. I like this touch up. It reminds me of an old style you had. Well, like the brush, I think. The brush reminds me of that one Mind Hack-esque OC you drew, I believe.
Yeah, I'm not sure how to feel about this brush because I got really used to brushes that have velocity and tilt settings, and this brush doesn't really fluctuate in size. I kind of forgot how it's like to properly line art my work. So whenever I do clean line art, it feels really wrong. Now it feels off. I recently had to do clean line art for a commission and it also felt off.
Clean line art is it's a weird it's weird sometimes.
I like the commission, but it feels off. It doesn't feel like my art anymore.
Yeah, I've been ditching perfect line art for a good while now, so being perfect about it, it's fine. It just doesn't feel right. God, the bags in their eyes. Yeah, that's good. I like it. Was it, what kind of commission was it?
Just a half body.
Okay. Interesting. Are you gonna post the friend program on Tumblr?
Maybe.
Okay. I noticed from Bug's Art of Friend program, I noticed that there's kind of been a little bit of a friendship test fan base. That's a little bit.
What did you notice?
Just people in the quote reads the reposts. I've noticed that people people are familiar with friendship tests because I don't know. I didn't see a lot of other people other than I don't know us.
Oh yeah, the game it got more popular after it released.
That's
There
good.
are now fans of this game on Tumblr,
Yay. It's reached
but only
out.
on Tumblr. There doesn't seem to be a fan base anywhere else.
Yeah, sounds about right. I wonder if if a YouTuber will eventually pick it up one day. I don't know, like Manly about it. Maybe Manly will. I don't know. Oh yeah, my notes. All right, continue. I've stated the reasons on why I'm here. To open up the barrier they created so that they can go complete their tests like everyone else. I assumed they would either stop the nice act or try to act even nicer. However, nothing their interactions changed. They continued to be as kind as hospitable as before. They are pretty good at this. I bet they'd excel at the tests. I guess I have nothing to worry about. I wonder who that is. An alligator experiment appears on scene. You were immediately interrupted. You! Look at my cool dance! The experiment starts dancing. You try to dance back. Stop! You can't dance with me, unfunny person! You dance. The experiment grabs your arms to stop your dance. Don't you dare! The experiment didn't like that. Compliment its stance. Thanks, but I do not need your approval. Unless I like you. But I have no idea if you're funny. Uh-oh. Say something funny. You say something that would be considered funny. Yes, not bad! Only funny people can dance with me. If you want to dance in my presence, I have to know if you're funny. If you impress me one more time, maybe I'll let you dance. You ask what they find funny. Anything other than this conversation. Say something funny and wait. The experiment thinks of the quality of your joke. It has a serious expression on its face. That was hilarious! Ha ha ha! Dance with me now! The two of you start to dance. You made a new friend. Yay. Hee hee. Let's continue. All the reprograms visit me often, but no one visits me more than this one reprogram named Wrench. I've learned to politely decline all the invitations all the other reprograms offer me, but Wrench makes it difficult to decline. He is very adamant. I have tried to tell him I'm busy, but when I do, he decides to change his plans and join me in whatever I'm doing. He asked me about my job. At first I thought maybe this was his strategy all along, to gather information about my mission, maybe about BFP as well. But I have come to the realization that he was not subtle at all. He is way too eager. If he was trying to gather information, this is not the way to do it. After realizing this, I asked him why he wanted to know so much about what I do. He told me he just wanted to know more about the things I like. I didn't know what to say. I wasn't expecting that. No one has ever been so enthusiastic about hearing me talk about my job. His face did not read as insincere either. He meant every word he said. I don't think it can hurt to talk to him from time to time. A cat and a crab experiment show up. Let me note down alligator real quick. You poke one of your eyes. The cat experiment doesn't react. The crab experiment starts to laugh. Then the cat starts laughing too. You clap. Hello there! We have a nice audience tonight. Say, what a beautiful day it is today, isn't it? At least I'm sure it would be. If we could see it! 'Cause you know, we are trapped in a lab, so we can't see a day at all. Compliment his joke. Sure, you love my jokes, but who doesn't? The experiment is unimpressed by you. Yeah. Oh no. Make an existential joke. You make a joke about your own personal struggles with life. The experiment doesn't seem to get it, but it understands that it's a joke about something sad. It laughs. Ha! It looks like a member of our audience is as funny as me. Come and stage with me. The experiment is impressed by you. Tell a joke. You said something someone would find funny. Haha, that was good. It was a funny thing to say. I like that. Okay, now I want to try it myself. Give me a minute. The experiment is getting ready. I'm ready. I'm going to be funny. And create a laugh. I hate my life. Okay. Joke about how sad crab life is. Haha, get off the stage. No. Joke about how sad your life is. Haha, incredible. Good to see other people as miserable and funny as me. Let them finish their joke. It takes them a minute or two, and at least 4 different tries, but the experiment was able to say a joke. They do not even wait for a response, they laugh themselves. They seem happy. I did it! I am funny. Thank you for listening. My lovely feline audience, I'm flattered you want to learn about comedy from me. The cat gently meows. Don't be so shy, I'll make you a star. No, even better, we'll be stars together! We can be a comedy duo! The tortured souls. The cat purrs. The crowd purrs too. He made 2 new friends. Yay. After doing some research, I decided to build a drill. It will be small, but with enough strength to destroy the barrier, but not strong enough to cause an accident. It's kind of like wrench. Strong but gentle. The last iron was scratched, but it's still easy to read. Second, no taking. Work has been going well, so I've been able to accept more invitations from the raid programs. They are all eager to know me and are always excited to see me. It's nice. Since I had some spare time, I decided to return the favor of their hospitality and solve a bunch of their problems. Mostly fixing broken doors, but they seem to really appreciate it. Yesterday they declared it the Keys Appreciation Day. They threw me a party just because I fixed a bunch of doors. Renz tried to bake me a pie made out of glue. It was so bad I couldn't help but laugh. He took it well though. He smiled back at me. I have to get back to working on the drill. I just realized that's key in the notes. Oh my god. That didn't click until now. Oh shoot, I forgot to save. I think I remember. You jump in a puddle of water. The experiment tries to say something, but it's underwater, so you only hear bubbles. You simply look at this tiny dog. It looks sad, obviously. Do you want to talk? Yeah, maybe. That seems to make things better. Flex muscles. You pretend to have muscles. The experiment doesn't seem to care. Do you want to hear a joke? The bubbles seem to indicate the experiment is groaning. I guess that's a no. Are you hungry? That got his attention. He explained how almost everything here is made out of metal. It nods. Looks like this experiment doesn't need anything else. The dog seems hesitant to talk. Share your own problems. You invent a sad story. The dog seems to appreciate your sincerity. It seems to be ready to share its own emotions. I want to go home. I miss my home. I miss my friends there. But I can't ever go back, can I? I'm too different now. I don't look like a normal dog. I don't have the energy to play. I'm not fun to have around. Maybe that's why they left me in the first place. They knew I would turn into this. How do I cheer the dog? I'm sorry that happened. Yeah. Pets. I don't want pets. They remind me of home. It will be okay. Thanks. You were thinking of new things to say, but when you look at your left, you see something. It seems like the fish experiment has built some sort of house to the dog experiment. The dog experiment doesn't say anything, but it looks like it's smiling. The two experiments became friends. The experiments are no longer paying attention to you. You study the situation, then leave. Yay! BFP sent 2 test programs. Seems like she's already making plans for this place. The names are Fun and Games. They've decided to install themselves in the deepest area of the lab. They are already insisting everyone should try their tests. It's not like she has any power over this area yet, so declining the offer won't get anyone in trouble. Most reprograms decline. Others accept out of politeness or curiosity, but there hasn't been any issues yet. Still, I'm worried. Am I doing the right thing? I've never been too sure about these friendship tests myself, but I tried not to think too much about it. I just did my job. How bad can it be to learn how to be good friends? Our mission is to accomplish that, right? What harm can come from that? Whoever is against that is a bad friend that needs to better themselves. That's what we've always been told. But I don't know anymore. The reprograms are good friends without the need of tests. Most importantly, they are sincere. They aren't good friends to prove something, to get a good grade, to get something in return, or because they're too scared to be a bad friend. They simply are good friends because they care. I don't know, maybe I should just mind my own business. Thinking like this is dangerous, at least outside of town. I'll have to get rid of all of these notes once I'm out. There are a bunch of drawings with different models for a drill. One semi-erased doodle of what appears to be a force field, and a lot of drawings of wrench. I'm slowly starting to follow. Oh shoot, whoopsie. I'm slowly starting to follow the situationship. I don't know. There's a lot of words, but I'm getting used to it. Hey man. Second. A bull. I'm here again. Hi. Ugh, I played so much I'm kind of hungry now, right now. Hi. Oh, you've met my siblings already. That's nice. My siblings are so cool. I wish I was as cool as them. Shove them as a joke. Huh. Oh yeah, you still want to fight as a joke. Awesome. The experiment prepared itself for a funny battle. Yours, what do you admire about them? They're very strong, or very fun, or very kind. I'm just an average amount of strength, joy, and kindness. Oh, but I don't hold them against them. It's not their fault. I just wonder, why would anyone choose me over them? The experiment is opening up. My hunger can wait if I'm still having fun. Tell joke. I'm getting bored and hungry. Ask Stock to join the game. Yeah, more of us means more fun. What? Me? Yes, you. Are you sure? Of course. Okay. The three of you play. The two of them seem happy. You don't have to compare yourself to others. I suppose you're right. I just have such amazing siblings. How could I not want to be as awesome as them? Although I guess they already think I'm awesome. Why would my siblings lie to me? That would make them not awesome, but they are awesome. Yeah, perhaps I should be kinder to myself, like they are to me. That'd be a good start. The experiment seems happier. That was fun. Yeah. You were a good player. We should play more. You mean it? Wouldn't you prefer to play with my siblings? I mean every word I always say. I play with you and I like you. You are the perfect playing partner. Okay, yeah, sure. Let's play more. The two experiments became friends. You made a new friend. Yay. Happy. Notes. It doesn't seem to have a light bulb anymore. Today I needed a special material to finish my drill, but it seemed impossible to find. When I told Ren, she seemed to know where to get one, and immediately ran out to find it. A couple of hours later, his sister showed up at my door, carrying an unconscious wrench. I was confused and alarmed. Apparently the material was at the bottom of one of the lakes, and he swam to get it. Even if a high quantity of water can be deadly for a program. He wasn't injured, but it was still a dangerous thing to do for me. His sister just called him an idiot, so clearly she also knew he wasn't in peril. Or maybe that's how they usually are. With the help of Hammer, we were able to get the water out and fix any of the technical issues he could have. Me and Hammer have not talked much, but Wrench talks about her all the time, which I think is really sweet. She's more reserved and introverted than all of the other programs, which can be a nice change of pace. Wrench woke up shortly after. I told him to never do something like that for me again. He said that he loves the chance of doing anything for me. I don't know what to say. I looked at Hammer and she just rolled her eyes. Thankfully she broke the silence and said that he shouldn't try to be a hero all the time, just ask her for help next time. He agreed, but for once I don't think he was being sincere. I noticed Wrench was holding something. The material I needed. He handed it to me. When I looked at it, I felt sick. I said thanks and took it. I don't want to do this anymore. I'm slowly following. I don't know. I kind of know how this all ends, so I can sort of piece things together a little bit easier now on my second run. I'll just use my context clues. Alright. Hurdle. Oh, you've met my twin sister. We get confused all the time. It's shy. I'm not. I don't have to ask permission to eat you. Hi, me again. I'm with my friends this time. The cat seems to be constantly hissing. They are powerful hisses. Dance. Turtle doesn't seem very impressed. Pointed alligator. Alligator starts doing another funny dance. Turtle smiles and doesn't seem to be trying to eat you anymore, for now. Dance. You have earned my respect, sure. You dance together for a little bit. The experiment doesn't really want to attack you anymore. Kick a rock. You kick a small pebble. The cat is impressed by your strength. Then it starts to play with the pebble you kicked. It seems more calm. Ugh, I'm still hungry. Change the subject. Turtle has already eaten the next subject. The experiment didn't like that. Dance better. You don't dance as good as alligator. Oh no, no! Game over. Continue. I'm back. Pointed alligator again. Alligator is still dancing. Turtle seems content. It doesn't want to eat you anymore. Give it space. It seems to understand that you are trying to understand it. It stops hissing. You made new friends. Okay, actually, I do have a bit of a friend program. I have been going through some sort of horrifying existential crisis lately. I am kind of in a state of constant stress because of it, although dancing has helped me a little. I mean, why are we here? What even is this place? Why were we chosen to become these strange mutations of ourselves? Where will we go after we die? Is death even a possibility for us anymore? You know, the usual stuff. So, can you help me? You've helped everyone else. That face you just made. Laughing at that. That's the meaning of life. I feel better already. Thank you, funny friend. Oh, you two were worried? That's so sweet, but forget about worries. Come on, girls, let's just keep partying. The three experiments dance together. You made 2 new friends. Yay. Yippee. I finished the drill. I just needed a battery for it, but I decided to spend time with Wrench first. He was excited for me and asked me what I was going to do after this job. I don't know. Probably going back to fixing broken tests. I was going to ask him what he would do, but if I was able to complete my job, I already knew the answer. He answered without me needing to ask. He said he hopes to keep seeing me. That's the one thing everyone is excited to see once they are out of here. I felt really sad. When he asked me if I would prefer to stay in town with him, I said yes. I said it without thinking, and I realized that's exactly what I wanted. I wanted to stay in this town. I wanted to be happy, genuinely happy, and make others happy. I wanted to have neighbors and friends. I wanted to be with Wrench. We didn't need tests to prove this was all worth it. So I said, screw my job, and I'm staying here. And I'm making sure no one can stop us. I've never seen Wrench speechless. He always had something to say. Then suddenly, he closed his eyes and leaned over. I froze. I knew what was happening. Of course it was going to happen at some point. Of course I had to disappoint him at some point. Then before I said anything, he seemed to realize something and stepped back. He said he was sorry, because he should have asked if I was okay with it. I wasn't expecting that. I told him that it wasn't because I didn't like him. I really do. His eyes shined after hearing me say that. I laughed. Of course I liked him. That was obvious by now. But he loved hearing me say it out loud. I felt the same when he told me he liked me too. But I remembered. Right, I had to talk about that. I explained how I felt about the intimate part of a relationship, to put it mildly. I understand, and I understood if I'm not what he's looking for. But he took my hand and told me I was. He said it so sincerely. I think I've always accepted the hesitation that comes when someone I like finds out about the way I am. Not seeing that hesitation in Wrench, not gonna lie, it felt amazing. So yeah, I don't regret my choice. I think I'm going to be happy here. It's time to save this town. Man, you write Man, Keys writes a lot. There is so much, oh my god. You write, you journal your thoughts a lot, don't you, Keys? Huh.
He had nobody else to talk about this.
Would you say that, if I'm getting the implication correctly, was he stuck here when he came here? I don't know.
I guess so, because he didn't have a home back then, right?
Oh yeah, because he was a tech program, I guess? I think that's how it works.
He's still a tech program, it's just that he came here with a specific purpose, and he was supposed to let the weapon programs get rebooted or something like that, because the BFP wanted to break the barrier with the drill. That's what he was making the drill for, to break the barrier.
Barrier for...
that separates this town from the rest of the lab.
BFP is her that everyone is talking about, right? I mean,
yes.
That's what I'm assuming, okay. Sorry, my thoughts are a bit cloudy. I've been... I don't know. Maybe talking so much, maybe voicing everything has made my thoughts a bit clouded. No amount of water can save this. I mean, after this, I don't know if I remember it clearly, but I know at some point I made a Wrench eventually, and then, yeah, we go back to town, do that friendship thing, and then we leave. I think that's how it
Yeah,
goes.
this is not going to be that important to the story. It's the first act.
You sit down next to the experiment. They don't do anything, just stare at you. Say some... Say something you would say. You do just that, but the experiment doesn't react. Complain about talking about feelings. You do just that, but the experiment doesn't react. Sigh and make a sad face. You do just that, but the experiment doesn't react. None of that worked, but they are not reacting negatively. This experiment doesn't look like it's trying to hurt you at all. You could just avoid it and keep going. Then again, the experiment does nothing. Tell a joke. Haha. I love those, right? You pretend to laugh. The experiment laughs back. I used to like to do that, right? Who are you? I remember running on wheels a lot. Mouse. Oh, I was a mouse. I'm a mouse. Play something. You pretend to fight. Unlike the bull experiment, this experiment does not hurt you. It seems to have fun and you are not hurt. What are your favorite jokes? I like the jokes about cheese? No, cheesy. Yes, the cheesy jokes. The experiment seems happier. I'm a mouse and I like cheesy jokes. I am awesome. It's okay to not be like how you were before. Yeah. I'm very happy. Thank you. You made a new friend. Strange creature. I've made the barrier even stronger. I created a strong force field and I made sure to seal the vent as well. Now it will be impossible for BFB to reach us as well here. And given the fact she only sent 1 tech program and 2 test programs to this town, I don't think she'd care that much. This town probably was probably a small task in a pile of more important tests to attend to. She's a powerful program, but one program in charge of a whole lab is still a lot of work. After finishing my work, we all celebrated. There was just one program. One problem? Did they say? I think I
One
skipped.
problem.
Okay. Fun and games. We had forgotten they were still here. Let's just say they weren't really happy to find out they were stuck here now. The perfected barrier ended up being stronger than I thought, and I wasn't able to open it up and let the 2 test programs out. I think I was too distracted thinking of how my life in this town and with Wrench would be like, and I made the force field too efficient. Something about how my life is. So it looks like they are permanently stuck here. I felt bad, but Games seemed more understanding and said it was okay. Fun didn't say anything, and it looked kind of empty. I don't know. I think it would be healthier for it to be more upset. Perhaps it is better for them to stay away from the test. Even if they don't think so right now, those 2 are certainly a little strange, but I like to know them more. Maybe one day they'll get to enjoy this town too. 2 have empty drinks. Paper shreds. You were able to put a note together in a couple of minutes. It's kind of long. Do you want to read it? Not yet. I need to stop. I can feel my throat getting dry and dry. I need to stop for a second. You leave the note where you found it. Okay, yeah.
I can read this one for you.
Thank you.
It's hard to read, but you're used to reading shredded notes. I've tried to repair a body, but I don't have the materials I need to do so. Even before building the force field, going back for the materials was too risky. Some reprograms have even offered to sacrifice themselves for their friend, but Buddy has stated that would make them sad. So there isn't much we can do right now, other than be there for them. I know this is especially hard for Wrench and Hammer. The others told me about what happened. Back in the unconscious days, for the first time, we were on our own. We weren't given objectives to accomplish, and the weapon programs weren't given tests to do. Some of them began to think, see the things that surrounded them, become conscious of themselves. Others just kept waiting, but still observed the more curious weapon programs. But one of them began to think this was another test. So they raised their weapons and began to attack. Attacked another weapon program. Thankfully, someone stopped them. After seeing the inert body of one of their teammates, they began to think too. And they never used their weapon again. None of them ever did. Most programs don't remember that day much. They were still mostly unconscious of themselves. And it was a traumatic experience for them. But they all told me the same. Wrench did it, and they all forgive him. It was hard to believe Wrench could have ever been like that. But I didn't hold it against him. Still, he told me another story. One he begged me not to tell anyone else. But he thought it was important that I knew he didn't do it. But he had to protect the one who did. I asked if she knew. He told me he hoped she didn't. They don't really talk about it. This didn't feel right. He told me he only did it to protect her. It still didn't feel right. That's why I need to write it down, I suppose. It has helped me process things since I've got here. Anyway, I guess it's none of my business. It's Wrench's decision. I won't say anything, but I hope he does one day. I suppose I have to get rid of this note just in case.
Okay.
And that's why Buddy is damaged.
Buddy is the wrench, right?
Buddy is the broken robot you saw at the lake.
Wait, is this ever said? I didn't know that. Oh, this is... Now I'm starting to... Now I'm a bit lost. Shoot, I was reading that thinking Buddy was the wrench, but no, Buddy was not the wrench. It was not the drill. It was the...
Well,
Shoot.
I can explain it.
Yeah, I could use an explanation. I don't totally follow all these notes that were just given to me.
Well, most of the notes were just Keys' thoughts on his purpose in Reprogram Town, and it was basically like a story of he was sent here thinking he would just complete his objective, but then he warmed up to the people here because everyone was sincerely kind to him, and there are hints that at his old workplace everyone was superficially kind, and he didn't like that. And so he's now in a relationship with Wrench because Wrench accepted his asexuality, the first person who is like that. And then this note, it details a story Wrench told him. Buddy is the robot that is broken, that is laying by a lake, and basically everyone thinks that in the unconscious days, so in the days when weapon programs were still mindless, kind of like Chiyu from Nine Souls, if you remember, he was first built to be a war machine, but then he stared at a painting for a few years and became conscious of himself. It's kind of like that. So they started to gain consciousness, and but one of the programs thought that this was just another test for them and wanted to attack someone, I think. And basically everyone thought that it was Wrench who did that. But Wrench told Keys that it was someone else who attacked the program, and it is heavily implied that it's Hammer. And that might be one of the reasons why they are siblings now.
I see.
And Wrench did not tell Hammer about this. He keeps it a secret. It is heavily implied that Wrench is the type of person to keep information from others in order to protect them, which is not always a good trait.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see.
Wrench is the red one, Hammer is the purple one, Keys is the one that looks like my Sona.
Yeah. I think I can follow that.
This won't matter too much in the later chapters. Like, there are going to be references to old characters, but so far we've beaten 3 acts. Well, we are almost done with Act 3, and so far the story of Act 1, like, overall, it's concluded. Doesn't matter too much.
I see. Oh, BFE. Oh, that's what it's. Okay. Oh, sorry. I was distracted. Did you get what you were looking for? You should go visit Buddy. That would make her upset, so he said nothing. Huh. Well, glad I could help. If you need me again, I'll be working at my shop. You still need a discarded weapon. You'll have to visit her again. Hi, bud. Friend program. Hi. Did you need something else? How was your day? Oh, well, not great, but you know, I'm doing better, I guess. Is there anything you need help with? Not really, but thanks for asking. Do you need help with your work? No, it's fine. I like my job. Do you want to talk more about Wrench? Friend program, do you need to ask me anything? You can just ask, you know. You've gone through this before. Just adapt to the scene. You tell her what you came here for. Oh, a discarded weapon. Damn it, I've used my last one this morning. I'm not sure when will someone want to get rid of one of theirs. Oh, actually, one of the experiments ran off with one weapon not too long ago. It went inside that cave next to here. It was a cute one, kind of big though. I'm not sure if it's a good idea to go there. But if you believe you can do it, then I won't stop you. You know your abilities better than I do, after all. Good luck. I hope you have a plan. This is the biggest experiment you've ever seen. It appears to be sleeping, but you are unaware of how much of a heavy sleeper it is. It's holding the discarded weapon under its arm. You could try and take it, but this is the biggest experiment you've ever seen. Maybe if you replace the weapon with another object, the experiment won't notice. You've seen an animal cuddle with toys before. You've seen a stuffed animal in this town. You should ask Teddy about that. Maybe Hammer knows where she could be. It's cuddling with the weapon. Aw. I mean, yeah, that might be a problem. A toy. Teddy's always carrying a teddy bear, isn't she? You can find her at the gardens. The other gardens, not the ones with. The one next to Key's shop, where programs normally play in. I don't go there much, but I know Teddy and her girlfriend do, so I'm sure you'll find her there. Hello, friend program. How has your journey been so far? It's been good. Right, don't lie. Just kidding, but I'm sure you're a little tired from all the things you've done. I sure would be. So what do you say, friend program? Do you want to rest for a little bit? Yeah. Great, you really need a rest. I'll even shut up for you. Oh, I don't have to. Great. I haven't been watching much TV lately. I guess that's alright, since I get to spend time with you. But after this is over, I hope I get to catch up with all that I've missed. I don't know if I'd like to be an actress, but I really like being theatrical. Expressing intense emotions, even when a situation doesn't call it. Screaming words and making multiple facial expressions at the same time. But that's just how I am. It's not a role to play. I assume you wouldn't like being an actor. It doesn't seem like your thing. That's okay. It's not mine either. I'm not good at pretending to be something I'm not. I'm just good at showing my intense true self. Not sure if that's a good thing. But, oh well, I'm still good at it. And you're good at your own thing, which is probably good for our mission. But remember, friend program, you can always stop being so good when you can always stop being so good at it when I'm around. Okay, I'm tired of speaking. I'll just take a nap for now. You can leave whenever you want. Okay. Bye. Nope. Oh, awesome. You came to play. Oh, I'm so happy. Usually there's way too many people that want to play with us, because we are just that fun and charismatic that everyone wants to be our friend. And we like to be friends with everyone, so it's really nice. But when it comes to playing hide and seek, no one ever wants to play. I suppose it makes sense since we are the hide and seek professionals. We are so good at the game, no one wants to play it anymore. But if you play with us, you would not just get to hang out with the best reprograms on town. We will give you a reward too. Wow, a reward, how exciting. Surely you'd want to play now. Yes, you can have my awesome... Huh? You want my teddy bear? That's all? We didn't need to try harder than that? I had a speech ready. Awesome, sure. I have millions of teddy bears. Hehe, I hope you're ready for the most challenging challenge of all time. Okay, count to 10 and you have to find us. Hehe. 1, 2, 3, go! You count to 10. Proceed to play the game. Yes, you found me! Good game. Ah, I've been found! Hehe. Yeah, fine. We know hide and seek is rather impossible to probably play in this lab, but we still like the excitement of it. And I have to say, that was awesome. It was incredible. Thank you so much, little friend program. Of course you can have this teddy bear. You deserve 1,000 teddy bears. But I won't give you that much. They're mine. Teddy took the teddy bear out of her hand and gave it to you, then immediately replaced hers with a new one. You got a teddy bear plush. I hope we can play more games another time. Maybe some card games, I love those. Or board games, or video games. Any sort of game, we are the experts, hehe. Just not games. Fun knows them better than us. Hehe, good one. Thanks, honey. I know what they are. Are you sure you don't need any help? I've heard that experiment is pretty big. You don't have to do this on your own. I do not understand why you're refusing any help. Look, I know you... No, this is not the right time. I'll leave for now. But if you need any help, let me know. You carefully take the weapon and replace it with the teddy bear. The experiment growls but remains asleep. You got the discarded weapon. You look at the weapon. The experiment growls on its sleeve. You put the weapon in your inventory. You didn't realize, but you walked all the way back. You think the ending of this quest might not be too far off. You're not sure how to feel about that. I know, but you have to at some point. Oh, hey. You got everything? Great. This was awfully nice of you. You could have gotten hurt. and yet you still decide to help us. That really is worth of a thanks. Right, Wrench? It's worth more than a million of thanks. Such bravery, such determination. Even the smallest program can be the strongest. Meanwhile me, I'm a disgrace. I'm no worth to be in your presence. Okay, no need to get so intense. I'm always intense. French program, this is Wrench. He has been hiding in my shop all this time. It's a long story. It's not that long I could tell it. I guess that's true. Go ahead. Tell it with me. Sure. Last week my sister said something unexpected. I'm just saying we could be doing something more than being stuck here. I love this town and all, but we can't just stay in this small place for the rest of our lives. Don't you love playing hero and stuff? Why have you never tried going out there and fight for justice? Hammer has always been clever, so I didn't understand why she was asking me this. She knows why I didn't. She knew why it wasn't safe to get out of here. I told her that, but she wasn't listening. She kept insisting we should do something. Not just me, all of us. Why are you acting like such a child? I'm telling you we could do something and you're not listening. Do you want all the heroic attention to yourself, or what? Now, I'm someone who never gets frustrated. It's true, you can insult him to his face and he'll try to hug you. But when it comes to keeping people safe, I get anxious. I guess it's my one weakness. Aside from Keys. And the love for my sister too. Aw, cute. So the fact that Hammer was trying to convince me to get herself in danger, get others in danger, and the fact she thought I didn't care, I lost it. You're not going to put everyone in danger again, Hammer. Why did I say that? I'm the worst brother ever. You didn't mean it. I'll continue the story. Wrench ran away after that, lost in thought. He started thinking about what she said, about he said, and being the most impulsive program there is, he decided to make up for what he did. And he tried breaking the barrier. I found him punching the big pile of rocks, the force field, all of it, thinking he would be able to actually break it. And I did! I'm still not sure about that, it makes no sense. I told Wrench to stop, he was being irrational and he was going to end up hurting himself. But I kept punching, I had to make my sister happy. You and your big heart. Me and my big heart suddenly heard a crack. It couldn't be, could it? Then, a bunny-shaped experiment appeared. It waved at us and ran off. We've never had experiments in this room, which meant I had opened it with the power of love. There was a crack on the barrier, that's true. One too small for anyone to fit other than experiments. I was happy. I was confused but intrigued. Now one experiment was not a problem, but then more started to show up. That was a problem. A really bad one. This was dangerous for the whole town, and it would mean, because of what I did, I had put everyone in danger. But if Hammer found out, she wouldn't think I was the one who put the town in danger. She would feel like it was all her fault. Again. So I couldn't let her find out. I had to fix this. But an experiment tried to attack us. I protected Keith with all my might, fought valiantly for my love, and he ended up getting injured. Yeah, but it was still sweet of him. Anyways, in that state, Wrench couldn't do anything. For once he couldn't be the hero, which I hated. I told him we could ask everyone for help. But that would mean telling the truth, and that would mean Hammer would feel guilty. I believe Hammer could handle the truth. To which I say no. He does not need to get upset over my mistakes. There was no point in discussing this with him, so I started to plan how we could fix this, while also preparing Wrench. Keys was the actual hero of the story all along. That's really sweet, but you still owe me a fun night out of this. Deal. Anyway, I had it all planned, but it was kind of hard to actually work on the plan with all of the experiments around and with the still injured, missing Wrench. So really, it was a stroke of luck that what you got here. I didn't really want to put the responsibility on you, but we didn't have another choice. Thanks, little guy. Yes, thank you so much. I need to make it up to you right now. Easy, big guy, you're still not fully repaired. Aw, fine. Oh, and this is the little guy that hurt me. Isn't it cute? It was just trying to play it, but it doesn't know its own strength. It's just like you. We want to adopt it. We gave it a name, Spike. It's just too cute. But careful, honey. I think it's hungry right now. I don't want to spend days repairing you again. Alright. Friend program, friend program. You're friends with my dad's? How awesome is that? We have to play now. Huh, you can understand it. That's strange. You're a pretty special program, little guy. Well, we have a job to do. Let's... Oh, hi, Hammer. I came to see if Friend Program was able to get what they needed. I'm glad you're okay, Friend Program. Meanwhile, you... Me? I'm not so glad to see you. Welcome back. It seems this argument is more difficult than the last one. If necessary, a new feature will be offered. For now, let's start. Hammer is furious. Wrench seems remorseful. You should be sincere with each other. I am very sincere about how mad I am at Wrench right now. I swear if I am sincere too. I love you, Hammer. Everything I do it because I love you. Please don't ever think that I don't love you. Hammer is furious and Wrench seems remorseful. Okay. Hammer was worried. Well, not anymore. I'm just furious now. I'm tired of worrying about you. If you get yourself killed for trying to be the hero once again, it's your own fault. I'm done feeling bad for. Hammer, I'm the one who should worry about you. That's what I always do. I always worry. To make sure everyone is okay. To make sure you are okay. Let me be mad at you. Oh yes, he always meant well. He's so nice, so supportive. But does he ever listen to me? No. He was too good to listen. Hammer, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Shut up! Stop being so nice for 1 second. Ugh. This is not working. Wrench says more than he should and doesn't listen to what Hammer is trying to say. Hammer avoids talking about the real problem they have. He seems to try time to add a new feature. You found a new feature. Word finder. You need an explanation on how it works? I'm not gonna speak this out. My throat's giving out. Huh? I should talk? Okay. Hammer, I know you're mad. I get it. I broke the barrier, and we have this problem with the experiments. And me hiding away and not telling you. But I had to, for your sake. I didn't want to upset you. Which sounds a bit contradictory. But you know what I mean, right? You normally do, even if you pretend you don't. That's all I have to say for now. Oh, whoops. Yeah, well, you didn't do a great job with that. I know. I just hate when you're upset. If I'm able to prevent it, I'll take the chance. I'm just looking out for you, you know? I should say something? Fine. Wrench, you're an idiot. What did you think you were going to accomplish with this? Look at what you've done. Just for what? Make me happy? Instead of, oh, I don't know, talking to me? But no, of course not. You never talk to me. Instead, let's punch the barrier. I'm sure that will fix all our problems. Is that your solution for everything? Just pretend to be everyone's hero? You're impossible. Always playing the hero. You always get hurt in the process. That's not... That's how you feel? I mean, that's how you make me feel, yeah. You would rather punch a bear than try talking to me. You're someone so careless, you're always so careful to not hurt my feelings. Do you know how annoying that is? Oh, Tech, did I make Buddy feel that way too? This is a step forward. My turn? Okay. I didn't want you or anyone to have to face my own mistakes. I begged Keith to let me fix myself, and I could plan something myself, but he just told me to shut up. He's also way smarter than me when it comes to fixing a barrier. But everything else, I had to do it myself. It's my responsibility to fix this problem and protect everyone. Keith told me to shut up in his really sweet, caring way, you know? He is so... Oh, what was I talking about? Oh, right. That's why I didn't think I should tell you. I was going to fix this anyway. You had no reason to worry. Oh my... Oh. Yeah, why do I think that? Well, yeah, why do you always do this? You always try to be a hero and fix everyone's problems, protect everyone from any danger, and you end up in situations like this because you try too much. You can't do everything, you know? I can't try. I'm strong, determined, and motivated. Everyone else refuses to fight, and I get why, but that's why I learned to fight in a heroic way. Everyone always needs someone like me. They need someone to rely on. They need someone to give them hope. If not me, then who? Me again? Alright. So yeah, instead of asking me what I want, you decide to open the barrier. Because surely that's exactly what I want at this exact moment. You tried to do something nice for me. That's really sweet. But not that sweet if your mistake brought over metal-eating animals. Why would you think this was a good idea? And you're adopting one of the experiments. That's really cute, I guess, but... Where was I going with this? Yes, thank you. That's basically it. Okay, I'll admit, this was probably not exactly what you wanted, but it's not just this. When are you going to understand that? You try so hard to make me happy, you end up hurting me more in the process. And I can't even be mad at you for that, because you're just trying to be a good brother. It's so frustrating, I can't keep doing this anymore. I can't. And that's... Heck, if I feel like this, but I must feel... I'm such an idiot. This is a step forward. I guess it's me again. I didn't want to yell at you. I didn't mean what I said. I was just scared, and you weren't listening. So I lost my temper, and I'm sorry for that. I thought I could make up for it by breaking the barrier. But I was wrong. I know, I'm sorry. I don't know how to say how sorry I am. You wish this wasn't taking so much time. Scared? You? Yeah, right, you just wanted to play hero on your own. I am scared, Hammer. I'm just scared all the time. If I play hero, it's to keep everyone safe. Don't you get that? I'm sorry, I yelled at you again. Friends? I'm sorry, you're right. You have a reason to worry. We all do. I guess I thought you never got scared. Because you're too careless. And positive. Well, I do. I'm just good at pretending I don't. You don't have to do this on your own, you know? No, I don't know. It always feels like I should do it on my own. I get it. You worry about me. I'm the sarcastic and negative reprogram of town. I'm sad, everyone else is happy. You want me to cheer me up? I get it, I'm ungrateful, and all of that. I can't be sad about it. Nobody makes me feel bad about the way I am. But you are so desperate for me to never be sad. For me to never face the harsh reality that you keep hurting me, you keep pushing me away. You keep lying to people. I keep letting you lie to them. Because I keep waiting for the day that you can look at my face and be sincere with me. But that day never arrives, so I never say anything. Because I feel selfish, like you're always trying to do everything for me, and I just keep getting upset. Because if I'm sad, then you are sad. It'd be ungrateful to destroy all your efforts just because I feel guilty. And at that point, oh god, the thunderstorm.
No.
And at this point, am I mad at you or am I mad at myself? I don't think I had realized this is how I really felt until now. I think I just kept it all inside me and didn't make any sense of my feelings. I think I was so focused on this misery inside me, I didn't think about how I'm treating Buddy. How we all are. It's almost done. I didn't know. Yeah, well, it's not like I told you. It's no wonder you never did. I'm terrible, No, this isn't about me. Hammer, I'm sorry, you are right. I was wrong about so many things. It's not easy to admit. Part of me still wants to hug you and protect you forever. But if I did that, you wouldn't enjoy my hugs anymore. I'm speaking metaphorically, but it would still be sad that you didn't enjoy my hugs. Yeah. I'm so sorry. The way I made you feel, it's awful. It's the opposite of what I wanted. Hammer, from now on, you have to be sincere with me. Not just when you are mad or annoyed with me, but when you're sad. I want you to be sad. I mean, that came out wrong. I get what you mean. It's not like I'm perfect either. In fact, I'm probably worse. No, you are not. You are awesome. Complimenting is not overprotection, right? No, it's just annoying. Oh, being annoying is okay. Unfortunately, yes. I admit maybe I was a little harsh with you. I understand the lab is dangerous. I downplayed your fears and didn't treat you seriously. That wasn't right. Look, I just wanted you to understand. You don't have to do this alone. You don't have to keep carrying my guilt or always be the town's source of hope. You can take a break sometimes, alright? You can rely on all of us. Yeah, alright. I guess we both have things to work on. I guess so. We all do, really, when it comes to Buddy. Yeah, I think I see that now, too. I will go talk to them later. That's good. I can tell everyone the truth about that day if you want. Yeah, maybe we can. I prefer to do it together. Me too. I never thank you, for stopping me that day. You were either really brave or really careless. I don't think you remember that day as well as I do. It's true that I stopped you, kinda. But you could have easily pushed me away, or, yeah. But you didn't. I didn't stop you. You stopped yourself. I only made you realize you had a choice. And you chose to stop. You chose to listen to your kindness. And I know one day that kindness will come back to us. And we'll all be happy. I hate you. You're making me cry. I love you too. Wow, little guy, you really are good at being a friend. Your name isn't Friend Program for nothing. Keys, I'm sorry for my brother. I know. And for me just now. I know. One thing is for sure, I'm never bored with you two in this town. Huh. And this little guy was the one that bit you? Yes, it's so strong and cute. It is. Little guy, will you bite wrench if he annoys me too much? Oh, you are so good. And yes, you are. Spike, you won't fight Papa again, will you? I can't even worry, B-word. It's so cute. Well, thanks for everything, Keys. I think I should go home. I don't think I've cried this much in years. Crying is healthy. Be sure to cry more. Wrench is good at making you cry. He is just too sweet. No, you are too sweet. Aw, see what I mean? So sweet. Okay, lovebirds, I'll leave you two alone. See you later, Hammer. Friend Program, thank you so much. We didn't ask you to help, and yet you helped us. And you knew exactly what to say, even though you barely know us. You are a true hero. And so is Keys. Thanks, honey. Speaking of, I think it's time we fix that barrier. Alright, let's save the town, everyone. What is... Hammer! I'm coming to save you! Wait, Wrench! That lured nothing! Friend program, I know that growl. You should hurry! Don't you try to play hero again. Okay, I'll be mad at you later. Shut up, Hammer, this is different. I'll protect you. Wrench, you can't. You don't have the strength necessary. I don't care, Wrench, getting yourself killed is not going to help anyone. Then what do we do? Friend program, do you think you can help with this? You wave at the experiment. He keeps growling at you. It didn't like that. It didn't like that. It didn't like that. Nothing is working. The experiment is starting to walk towards you. Friend program, we have to do something quick. Careful, one wrong move and it could hurt. Friend program. Being friendly is not helping. Of course it isn't. You're going to die. Being a good friend can't save you. It's useless. You were close. Damn it, you were so close. You almost forgot you're still just in a useless friend program. You can't win this. Not unless you... Friend program. Stay behind me. Water bottle, be careful! It's fine. I can handle this. You? I told you were small and weak. Why did you try to do this on your own? You have to tell me later, but now, let's focus on this. Will they be okay? Probably. You know, water bottle. They used to be the most powerful one of us. Friend program, keep trying to talk to this experiment. I know you can reach to its heart at some point. Don't worry, if it tries to attack, I will block the attack. What's wrong? Mal.
Ow.
You took away my toy. Give it back. I'm not scared of you. Explain why I did that. I don't care why you did it. Give it back! The experiment ran towards you, but water bottle blocked the attack. I'm fine. That was nothing. Keep going. No, you are not going to trick me with that. The new
Like
toys.
this game.
Yeah. New toys not safe. They never are. You did something to it, didn't you? Give me back the old one. I'm not trying to hurt you. You take my toy and you dare say that? The experiment tried to attack, but water bottle blocked it. These are not coordinated attacks. They seem desperate. I think it's scared. Right, you should have started with... The scientists are gone. I know they are, but there is still... Why did you do it then? That's what they did when you didn't behave. It's not our fault. We are hungry. It's not our fault. Guilt. This town is so nice. It reminds me of my old home. Before they found me and changed me. We have not been very nice, have we? We're just trying to eat this whole place up. But we can't help it, I promise. I've tried to eat less. But we're just so hungry. No one blames you. When you took my toy, it felt like we were being punished once again. I felt awful, because this time, it felt like we deserved it. I got really mad because I didn't want to prove the scientists right. But maybe they succeeded. They were able to transform us into monsters that deserve to be punished. I'm sorry. We're all really sorry. Can I at least have my toy back? You take the battery and give the weapon back. Thank you. Maybe I'll keep the teddy bear too, if that's okay. You made a new friend. Okay. Hey, calm down. That's incredible. I'm sorry, I almost did it again, huh? Yeah, that's just how you are. But for once, you listened. Tell them what the experiment told you. Hammer, I promise I'll be more sincere with you from now on. I'll rely on you. We'll look out for each other. That sounds nice. Yeah, sure. Maybe we could build a team together to try to save the rest of the lab like you said. That's not a bad idea, actually. Yes, you, me, and Keisha joined too. Oh, thank you. I was going to ask that. Sounds good to me. Tell them what the spirit told you. Excuse me. It seems like friend program has something to say. Oh, what is it? Huh. Those poor animals. It'd feel wrong to just abandon them. Yeah, I'd like to help them out. Yeah, helping out. They could help us to defeat her. Who? The program in charge of everything? The reason why we decided to steal away our town? Oh, you're right. Best friend program. French was partially right. We would be in danger if we tried to confront her right now. But if we had the help of more programs and of the experiments... Yeah. What do you say, guys? We would like to say, who knows, maybe together we can find something new for you to eat. Could that be possible? I guess you've never asked for help to other programs. Not nice ones, at least.
Before the scene ends, I want to say that look at the right, the mouse experiment on top of the green reprogram. It looks like the green reprogram is wearing a hat.
Oh my gosh, so festive. I don't know, maybe it could work. I don't want to eat more programmers or their towns. We could all help each other, little ones. And if you help us defeat BFP, you'll definitely eat a lot of metal with that. Oh yeah! Yeah. Let's make her pay. You really wanted to stay? He translated what they all said. Of course we don't want you to stay. You deserve a second chance. The experiment smiled. The big experiment rubbed its face on Hammer's leg. Oh, aren't you cute? We could do it. We could actually stop her. Hammer, you might have just come up with the solution to save us all. Okay, I wouldn't put it like that. We still haven't done anything. Come on, enjoy your moment of glory. You too. My sister is going to save all programs and experiments. So proud to call her my friend. Alright. We're with you, Hammer. We all want to help. Yeah, and we can help Buddy as well. Yeah! You guys... Thanks, everyone. Well, friend program, it's time for you to go, right? Are you sure you don't want to stay? No, if you're sure. We're starting to prepare a mission to stop Best Friend program. You wouldn't be interested in joining. Oh, yeah, that's great. Well, if you... I'm leaving too. Huh? While everyone prepares themselves to attack the town, I'd like to go out there and help where I can outside. Are you sure? Someone needs to start recruiting more programs. Yeah, but we need to prepare first. You're acting like my brother right now. I've been preparing myself for a while. I'm ready. They seem confident. I think we can trust they'll be okay. Well, if you're sure... Yes, I am. Goodbye. Water bottle. I know you don't talk much to anyone, but you're our friends. We all love you. You know that, right? Yes. Okay. If you need us, you can call us. Call you how? Don't worry. I'm already preparing something for that. At the right moment, we'll let you know. Good luck out there, you two. And friend program, thanks again. Never thought I'd see the day where I'd have to think about best friend program again. But I think we can do this. Yeah, of course we can. See you later, little guy. You too, water bottle. Lead the way. Burning a lot of hungry experiments up ahead.
You're so powerful for only using one save slot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know what else I'd use other than save slots for.
Just in
Well,
case.
there are a few missable events if you accidentally go to the path that advances the main story. But yeah, there isn't that much like missable content outside of secrets.
Okay. Uh-oh. Great day for all of us. This is a new beginning for experiments. And it's all thanks to you. Thank you, friend program. Bye.
Goodbye, blue critter.
Playing with my cat.
Hi, kitty.
Wants to scratch me.
There they are!
Scrap.
Our hero! Our new friend! Our hero friend! Ugh,
Meow.
I already started to try to eat rocks. They taste awful. Maybe I should try regular food.
How do you pronounce your cat's name?
Murzik.
Moruzik. Bite them for
Yeah.
me.
Don't forget about us in your journey. Remember all the times we almost ate you.
Hello.
Haven't you learned by now that you should talk with fun if you want me to talk at all? Yeah, come on, friend program. I'm right here. You two, don't you forget about us. Not this time. Not again. We mean it. Don't worry, fun. You've changed since last time. It's absolutely impossible for anyone to ignore your presence in the room. Oh, you think so? Yay! Babies.
They're so hilarious.
Duo of all time.
You remind me of a nice friend program I knew once. They liked spending time with us. No one else did. But you were even cooler because you gave us life advice.
Who is that program?
EXE was right about you. You are awesome. EXE is so scary, but she always seems to know so much.
It's not even the question of does she know, it's the question of what does she know.
How much does she know?
Be careful out there. You don't know what's awaiting you.
Ammonormativity.
Oh, this is my house. Make yourself comfortable before we leave if you want. Okay, guys. I know, not very original. I just don't really have any ideas for decorations. But it's not like I'm going to use it anymore. It's a rubber duck. That's my sleeping spot. It's more comfortable than any other corner. It's a computer screen. There is nothing in it. It's a mirror. You try to not look at your reflection. Okay. You are leaving town. We will miss you. Signed, everyone in town. Thank you. Hold on. I wanted to say something. It's true that I want to help everyone on town, and I intend to stop her. Best friend program, that is. But it's not just that. I am also going to join you in Journey. That was not the right way to say that. Can I join your journey? Because I am going to. You seem hesitant, but I believe this would be the best choice for you. What you are doing right now is very unwise. You probably need some help. I waited to ask you this so we could properly talk without anyone else around. Friend program, I know what's happening to you. Maybe other programs have not noticed, but I have. Your data has been corrupted, hasn't it? Some refer to this as a program turning evil. I'm sure it's more complicated than that, but nevertheless, whatever your objective is, I don't think it's something she would like, correct? I'll admit, you've been really good at hiding your situation to everyone. I would have never guessed what was happening to you if it wasn't for that little accident. You seem to have the ability to hide your corruption, but it must not be easy for that function to properly work when you're in pain. You didn't even know that, did you? Come on, you don't have to pretend. What would be the point anymore? That's why you should let me join you in your mission. How do you know you won't make another mistake like that? How would you even defend yourself?
Wait, what's happening? What's happening? Oh fuck! What's happening? What is this? Stop!
Duck.
I'm so sorry.
Duck noises.
I was just scrolling and then
Evil or not, you're a friend program. You must be the worst program to be corrupted. You don't know anything about me. Oh, my bad. I wasn't trying to insult or threaten you. Let me start again. I do not mind if your data is corrupted, and I do not plan to tell anyone. I just want you to teach me how to be a good friend. What? there are many tests on the way. Tests that are meant to strengthen the program's ability of friendship. I wish to learn more about that. Friendship. But I know I can't go on my own. I am not sure if you have noticed, but I am not good at friendship. I do not know how to hold a conversation. I fail at attempts of kindness. I made it seem like I was threatening you just now. I really wasn't trying to do that. That's why I need your help. You're going to teach me how to be a friend. The right way to ask that is, can you help me how to be a friend, please? I'm already failing at this. Yes. By the way, by that, I mean, yes, I will help. But you will help me too, as a good friend. I was already planning to do so. Good. You are very small and weak. You really need my help. This is the first time in this journey that I was able to threaten someone. It really must not be easy to have corrupted data as a friend program. Correct. I wish I had many weapons, and I could threaten programs with them. But all I can do is imagine how I do it. Is that why you're always so quiet? You're daydreaming about threatening programs. No, but sometimes yes. At least I had this moment. Glad I could help with that. Friend program, I must warn you, I will not use my weapons for any circumstance. Can you land me any of your weapons? No, that would still be my weapon doing the destruction. Fine, we have a deal. I am very happy. I wish I could show it. Enough with this conversation. I want to keep going. Tell me what your mission is. Can I ask? Can I ask? Tell me what your mission is. No. Okay. Let's do this already. Time to destroy these rocks. I'll leave that to you. Fine by me. Hi, buddy. I heard you like fishes? Don't know much about them either, but I found a book about them. So, I guess we can find out together. First act completed.
You did it.
Yippee! Content warning. The next session of this game includes disturbing imagery and moments of tension. Okay, are we just jumping into Act 2 now?
Mm-hmm.
Next
is Act 2.
Should I stop here then? Or
Yeah.
okay. Whew.
How's friendship test for you?
It's interesting. I mean, I didn't really understand Act 1 when I first watched it, but after playing through it myself and I don't know, and asking Pierre for a summary sometimes, and I mean, I wouldn't have known Buddy was the one at the guy at the top until I was told, oh wait, that's Buddy. I didn't know.
It was Buddy.
Yeah. I don't think they name dropped. I don't think Buddy name dropped themselves before that, so. Alright. Whew. I'm just gonna keep the screen on here. Well, okay, well, I'm gonna stop the recording here. I will now post this on my Clips channel. And, maybe I'll, yeah. Maybe I'll, oh, what's her name? What's her name? The creator?
Mars64DS.
Yeah, maybe I can. I mean, will Mars find it out on their own? I don't know. I'll post it about it. I guess. We'll see. But yeah, that was Act 1. I'll do Act 2 tomorrow if I feel like it. We'll see. I think. Okay.
And that's when the fun stuff starts. That's when I can keep the get a character to voice.
Yeah. Okay. Act 2 tomorrow.